too late on that one. Too early. Last session, you delved deeper into the burrow beneath the nightmare tree, the reverberating heartbeat growing ever louder around you. After dealing with an ambush, exploring the recreation wing, a cavern used for storing magic items to feed the tree, you uncovered another concealed passage by dispelling magical sigils woven into the roots and walls. You proceeded cautiously. You encountered more of Nezara's guardians, including nightmare satyrs. In a swift and deadly engagement, you eliminated them, with Etheria showcasing her prowess as a ranger by sniping enemies from the shadows. One satyr was knocked unconscious after being paralysed by Dejar's potion, honouring your intent to spare lives when possible. You then entered a vast chamber dominated by a massive bloom, the supposed transference point to the heart chamber where Nezara and Grunker likely await. Exploring further, you discovered Briar's throne room, the throne of the Nightmare Court, and a hidden chest behind it guarded by potent magic. Working together, Liska and Vellum broke it open, revealing personal items belonging to Briar, including an embroidered tapestry depicting two young satyr girls. Etheria recognized the tapestry as an image of both her and her sister, Marina, which held deep personal significance, stirring some emotions tied to her past. Returning to the Bloom Chamber, you sought to activate the massive flower to reach the Heart Chamber. Combining druidic and arcane energies, Rita and Dejar synchronized with the plant's essence, successfully opening it, and one by one you stepped into the bloom. And as the petals closed around you, you felt weightless, enveloped by darkness and the intensifying heartbeat, and you plunged down further into the earth. And Liska and Vellum emerged first in a new suffocating cavern deep within the heart of the nightmare tree. The air was thick, the eerie sounds of shambling creatures echoed around them, a sign that danger was imminent. The rest of you prepared to follow, steeling yourselves for whatever awaited within the heart, determined to rescue Grunker and thwart Nezara's plans. And with that, bring you back in. To combat.
Danger. Oh no.
So, we begin, top of the round, with Rita.
If I recall, those outside yet do not know.
No.
Nope, we do not know shit.
Didn't we get
no,
a
that
earring
is
message?
incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah, the earring message went off. It's just
gotcha.
as it stands right now.
That's true.
I think no one told the people without earrings.
No, from what I remember last session, it's like Liska and Bellum pretty much said everything's fine down here, and that was
That is
pretty much
incorrect. That is
The opposite of what was said.
I do distinctly remember, now that you mention it, that they did ping the earring. You did catch it, which indicates that they are at least within 500 feet.
Yeah, that's what I remember. But
yeah. Liska was like, we made it, and then Five said like, not even a couple seconds later, she's like, there are enemies down here. Prepare your AOE's. Remember?
I don't recall.
Your areas of effect.
That's something I don't recall because specifically I didn't know. Maybe
That's
Dejar
what I
just
said.
didn't tell
No
me.
one told. Yeah, that's what I said. Nobody told the people without earring.
Because we were just
Okay.
casually walking.
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
no, that I can see that tracking, but I don't recall that last session. All right, I'm just gonna just go off of that. Anyway.
That's fine. A lot of like people were talking. It's all good. But I distinctly remember Liska being like, prepare your areas of effect, and then because Etheria was kind of just casually walking up with Vadmia. I distinctly remember the time, like, why isn't anyone telling them? Like, why isn't anyone saying anything? So yeah.
Alright, so
The people with earrings were warned, but
Right, we begin with Rita. What you doing?
Let me see here. So they're about 45 feet away, all of them ish. Yeah, seems like that. That's all 55. Guess I just fucking frostbite them. It's pretty much the only thing I can do.
Alright.
Fuck. Let's do that one. Why not? Pew!
Oh,
Dang.
saves with a 20.
Oh, dang it.
How rude.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay, Liska, what you doing?
Give me a second. Stop. Pull up my sheet. Let's see.
Don't forget you can hit E.
E.
Yeah, but I also want to look at my actual inventory instead of just the.
Fair.
You haven't memorized your character sheet?
I mean, I've memorized most of it, but I just need to check. Here, there. Alright. Liska's going to shift to here. Then. Yeah. She's gonna shift to here and dodge.
Alright.
Do a dodge.
Doge.
A dodgy dodge. And bonus action, pat Sal on the shoulder. Good job. And that's that's her turn.
Alright, Vellum.
Alrighty. Well, let's see how this goes. Fucking, where are you? Get out of here, generic actions. I never use you. I'm trying to get used to using E a bit more because it's supposedly quicker, and then I realize it's not. Alright, I'll target myself so I don't do stupid. A choke.
Ah,
Why
okay.
would I like to use Indomitable to reroll my saving throw?
What?
Why does the potion of flying need a saving throw, Janner?
It shouldn't.
That's kind of funky.
There we go.
It's a
You fool!
poison.
It's a potion mimic.
Oh no.
I mean, that is one way to get people
Get
poisoned.
French
They just drink
nerd.
potions they find in a dungeon.
That
It
is
explodes.
terrifying.
Hey, look, I'm gonna nearly die in the middle of combat. Fuck.
Look, you know, potion mimics want a little love too.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. I would have lived.
Lips to lips. Anyway, that should be, yeah, that's bonus action. So I am now capable of flight, and I don't want to be anywhere near these spiky boys.
Alright.
Also, I would recommend Rita go nearer to Liska wherever possible.
I mean, I'll try. I go before her, so it's kind of hard to predict where she's going.
That's fair. Ducky, would you like uppies?
No.
All right.
No.
At least things
No.
are going out of their reach.
Listen,
Um,
you're the
maybe
melee
it's 'cause
boy.
I'm-
I have ranged options.
Yeah, I'm not doing melee, so that should tell you something.
Should I have a combat tracker?
We're doing everyone on the other side is on initiative 20. I should also say we should
Got it.
we'll pass that by now. So we'll do initiative 20 here real quick. And let me bring over the stream view.
Might be a good idea.
Yep.
Okay, so initiative 20. What are you guys doing? You have you effectively have a turn to do here.
Oh, right. So,
Continue to walk.
Okay.
Gar will warn Etheria that there's danger ahead of I can't remember what those the undead thorn guys are called with the camp.
The bramble. husks.
Yeah, bramble
Bramble
husk. There we go. Yep, there are bramble husks ahead. Take care.
Effectively, since Varby is going to start next to you, she's going to do the exact same thing, follow next to you.
Okay. Like immediately on the other side.
Yes.
Do we know?
Yes. He taps her earring that just like pointing at Liska told me from the other side.
All right.
All right. End of initiative 20. As you step onto the flower into the center, you are. Oh.
Now that I have that information, that changes things.
Oh. Okay.
I would instead, because does it happen when I just walk into it, or do I have to do something to activate it?
You saw your friends just going to step into the center of the flower, and it just snapped them up, and there was this blur of red and black magic, and then a few moments later the flower opened back up.
I'm going to prepare Wither and Bloom for when I walk through on the other side.
Gotcha. So in that case,
I can
stick
put
you-
it where there's a dense cluster of those guys, the bramble husks, or whatever spooky plant-looking creature.
All right.
Wild and crazy guys.
So you're readying an action.
Yes, I'm readying my action to do that spell. I've begun channeling my magic.
All right, gotcha. Let me adjust the height as needed here. There we go. Okay, so ready in action. Dejar, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna wait till after they go. I'm taking up the rear.
All right then. So let me bring back the stream view to the other map. So I'm able to switch between maps a lot here.
Don't split the party, they say. Happened anyway.
I didn't want Liska going off by herself. I know she'd be fine, but in that one niche case where something happens to her brain, no one's there to help.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
You guys are fine.
This is not going to be fine.
Okay, Vellum. That was your turn. Done?
Yeah, just for clarification, nobody's come through the flower.
Nope,
It's
nope,
initiative
no.
point.
No one's come through the flower.
Alrighty. Just to be sure, so I was saying no to uppies.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well I am going
Mostly
to go.
because if you're carrying me while flying upwards, you can't toss shit.
I have one arm. I can toss things with. Javelin is a one-handed weapon.
I'd like to remind you how much a person weighs.
I'd like to remind you I have like 19 strength. You can dangle or be on my back.
Yeah.
I was just presenting.
Yeah, he has magical power right now.
I have magical
is-
giant claws.
Almost Hercules.
Yeah, so
While flying, you can
good.
carry your carrying capacity.
So there's
Worst
nothing
case
to worry
scenario,
about.
you'll slow me down a little bit.
Nah.
Alrighty. Why am I already 10 feet in?
Everyone's 10 feet.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Oh,
Think
so wait.
It's
10 feet is the ground level?
no, 10 feet is the flower level. You have to step down about 10 feet from the flower to get to ground level.
Oh, so am I still on the flower technically here? Because this is where I'm
You shouldn't be. So let me go ahead and. There you go.
I'll somehow lost sight of this guy. By the way, okay, so I am going to bonus action yeah, bonus action potion. And then I'm going to go up 30 feet. And that should put me out of reach. I collided with the ceiling, apparently, Jenner. I thought that this had high ceilings.
Sorry, what height are you doing?
30.
30 feet up. Alright.
Yeah, I tried to do that, and instead you have hit a ceiling.
Yeah, you collided with the flower tile there.
I bonked my head on the flower as I went by. Okay, so I am now 30
Are you
feet
taking Rita?
up. I could have, couldn't I?
I don't think so, because you asked for Sao. She
Yeah,
said
I did
no.
ask for Sal. I honestly didn't notice Rita was right next to me.
Wow.
that is,
I did
that is a
that last
player
session.
oopsie.
He's so small.
It's been a while, and also, like, you know, the colors are similar.
She is conveniently hideable.
It's true. Why did
I
you
mean, I
say
could
it
take her,
like
but
that?
I've already done the movement, so I don't know if that's fair.
You said it was a player MC, as opposed to. I mean, it's up to you. Do you think Dylan would
Jenner,
notice?
rule 0. How do we want to do this? I'm fine either way, but clarification.
If you want to take Rita with you, you can.
Alrighty, I will do that to keep one of the squishes out of the way.
Okay.
Take my hand, or get on my back or something.
I mean, Rita out of all people is probably the lightest one.
True.
I mean, aside
Alrighty,
from the massive...
piggyback time.
She can also turn into a bear or a T-Rex or something.
Yeah, just toss her into the air over somebody, have her transform, and
Yeah,
thunderflop.
drop bear.
Drop there.
I mean, we've all played Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Yes.
True. I
much.
haven't.
No.
Let's say there's an exploit where you can turn the druid into a bear, cast enlarge on them, and then drop them from a great height and deal like 1,000,000 damage to enemies.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like you one-shot
I
bosses.
love that. I love that.
Right.
I was gonna say,
so
if
now
I had a
Rita-
bear that was like
Rita
twice
is-
as big land on me, I'd die.
Rita is now on my shoulders.
I'm not
Yep.
built like that. I'm built to spec. That is to say, fragile.
Gentlemen, we're in the middle of combat. Thank you. And it got a little, we got a little off track again. I'm also bad about that. Sorry if that seemed too firm. Anyway, movement. My action will be to put. I believe I. Haven, you're a nerd. Is it an action to doff a shield?
Yes.
Alrighty, I will doff shield because, you know, I can't put a lit sunblade into my pocket. That's a terrible idea. So I will doff shield for the moment. And use object interaction was for the potion, so I'm done.
Alright. Sayun.
Fireball!
E. That hits.
Basically... it's missing my, No, it's not missing. It's just the dice looks weirdly similar to each other. That is low roll. Damn.
Yep, hits with the 19, 13 points of fire damage. Very nice.
Yeah. Also, why am I 10 feet in the air?
You're on the flower.
Flower's gonna beat up.
I'm gonna hop down next to Liska.
Alright.
So that is...
You just stick yourself there. That'll be off the flower there.
And that's my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go for the closest creature. With a dash, they can only get up to there. So I'm gonna go up to you, Sayun. Actually, it's gonna go up here, and then
Did you unequip my shield for me, Jen?
yeah, I went ahead and unequipped that.
Do
Thorn.
that myself. You got enough to do.
All right, all right. Thorn Lash. Two swipes at you, Sayun.
No.
That one misses. That one also misses.
Rip.
Right, you two are 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah, get fucked. I'm not dealing with you fucking thorny restrain boys anymore.
With a dash, gonna shamble up this direction. This is gonna shamble dash up to you, Soyun.
You do know what the point of me drawing their attention is, right?
Fireball.
So your turret can do something?
Liska.
Do have a
See,
wheel of swords.
I think that's about it. Because they all use a dash action. Alright, we get to... we'll do initiative 20 first here. The both of you in the other chamber. What are you two doing?
Bro, we already stepped in. We're waiting to operate on the other side. For Dejar, not sure. She said she's going after, so I guess she's going to appear turn after next.
Okay. Let me stick Valpin up there. There we go.
Also, as a note, I should be able to. Oh, there's Liska. Couldn't see it for a second for some reason.
Yeah, it was weird.
Alright. As you both step into the center with your readied spell, you watch as these massive petals snap up to you, almost like a
Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. That's what I was looking for.
The fly trap.
There's green.
Oh, Jenny, we changed our heights again.
I'm happy does it.
I know. Still gonna blame you though.
And I believe that would trigger your readied action.
Yeah, where's a cluster of them?
From your
Okay.
perspective right now, you can see this one. And
I can see one. I was looking for a cluster.
Isn't there like 3 more around you? Where's the pedal hiding?
I can only see this one because of the pedal, I'm guessing.
Like 2 more just ran up to about here, but they kind of vanished under the
I
flower.
can't see anything.
Yeah.
There's also
Oh.
like 2 right here.
Well, there you go.
Man, visibility and elevation is being real funky today.
Just a little bit.
tell you what. Let's see if I can adjust the elevation here.
We do need to fix what's fucking with the elevation every time though.
Probably some line of code that's just like adjust all.
I can't even fix myself because I bumped my head into the flower. Yeah, you're a flower.
Go ahead
There we
and-
go.
There we go.
Whoa, this is a weird template, the way it moved. Oh, because it's trying to snap to...
Yeah, if it's similar to any template I've seen before, if you use your scroll wheel, it changes the shape.
No, for me, it's wherever it's placed, whether it's placed on a tile or placed on a corner or a section of the tile.
I mean, it's looking like a 5 10-foot radius for me.
Yeah, would know, depending on where it is, it's either a big rectangle, little
Yeah,
box.
just put it on it's a I believe it's a point that you can see. So put it on like an intersection between grid tiles. Ooh.
Yeah.
Am I to assume that you weren't targeting yourself and Vladimir and Liska?
Of course.
Oh wait,
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
That's
it's-
why
it's-
we have
it's-
99 saves.
It's
Ultimate betrayal.
It's Wither and Bloom, yeah. All right, nice.
How is Liska looking?
Good.
Uh,
Is she like hurt at all, or is it just like she's fine?
She's hurt, but not by much.
okay, so
If,
Oh.
if I
Vadmir.
had to put a random number ratio on it, I'd say like 134 of 159.
Not bad, not bad.
You know, if I had to
So I
assign
have-
random numbers.
So Vadmir can roll a hit dice.
No, I picked Liska.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Why is it saying Vadmir?
Because she was caught in the Wither and Bloom. Right there.
I selected Liska.
let me. I mean, I can.
Is it? Oh, oh right, one creature of your choice in the area. Gotcha.
Yeah, and Vadmir shouldn't be hurt. She hasn't been hit.
Still get to add my thing.
And you get to add my ability modifier, so 3.
So 1d10
Because you...
plus. So 1d10 plus 3 then.
Oh, should be also my con.
Because you're rolling your hit die.
Yeah.
Like if you were for a short rest. Right? Because you were spending one of your hit die to roll it. So it should be with your con.
Things do be getting wonky.
Other... Hmm?
Nope,
Yeah.
I guess. Well, hold on. Looking up, it looks like no, but still, 4 is better than nothing.
I'm checked now. That's weird, because it's having you expend a hit die like that.
Yeah, but hit dice, like the.
It says to
adding a
roll
con
an
mod-
unspent hit die.
Yeah, but adding a con mod is like specific to short rests. It's
Yeah.
something that specifically does for short rest, but
There are some
It's-
spells and abilities that do short rest, those not short rest, hit die. Those are effects.
I wish they would write their rules clearer.
well, so that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's one of those.
Okay, so it does not spend the hit dice, so it does not get the con. However, you just get to roll the hit die with my bonus as your con.
Yeah,
basically.
so it's 1d10 plus 3, so 1 plus 3, 4.
Yes.
Alright.
I'll just say with the spell manifests like a bunch of bright green vines that wrap around these things, puncture them with thorns, hooked ones like on a rose, and begins pulsing as it sucks what little life force there is left out of the plant bits of it. And from it, there is a like emerald green radiance that sends a little wave at Liska, and it's refreshing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Minty breeze.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright. Rita.
Oh, did Nezara want to do
Yeah,
anything on
yeah.
initiative?
What did Deja want to do here?
You are muted, Spos.
Is he away?
Spice, you there?
I think he's away.
Oh, okay.
Dang. The timing.
Nope, I wasn't.
Oh, there he is.
There you are.
I just
God.
could not figure out how to unmute myself.
There's a little microphone button on Discord. And Sass aside, yeah, initiative 20. The two satyrs have gone poof into plane.
Yeah, I'm the rear guard at this moment. Let me choose. Possibly know the way. Okay, then probably jump to the flower. Oh, god damn it. Oh, right, I can't move.
Right, you're gonna hop into the flower then.
Yes.
Is the flower closed behind us so he can't join, or is it just like we step into it and then
It closes behind
magic
you
just
and then slowly opens back up to reveal no one there.
All right. I just want to make sure like it wasn't only does it once in a round kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, no refractory period.
There you go.
And the moment you like a fly brushing the hairs of a Venus flytrap, you step into the center of the flower and
Rotation.
Bonjour, welcome
heart-
to Plane.
You'll hard get used to it.
Now, Jenner, my aid still hasn't been applied to respective people. Now would probably be a good time to do that. Now we're all on the same map.
Yep, you can go ahead and select your targets.
It's not my
and-
turn, so I can't do these things.
Oh wait, hang on. Let's see if I can.
If I could just do it on my turn if it's.
Yeah, just
Small work,
just go ahead and do it
Also-
on your turn.
okay.
Do we do all three of us? Or, well, yeah, me, Assyria, and Lyman need to do rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Get all in Chicago. Everybody's famous difference. Oh, Vladimir got the same initiative as her old man.
Yeah. Right, Rita.
Alright. I am going to use the one spell I can use. It doesn't cost anything to use. Frostbite. Dang.
Yeah, frostbite.
Oh,
No.
Keep rolling high.
Yeah, bad luck. Oh well, I really should have just taken like control flame or something.
all right, Liska.
Oh well.
Let's see. How do I think Liska will target this individual. So we'll use E. Nope, not advantage. Regular attack. Bonk. Come around this way. 22, nice.
Swing one way, then the other.
Then she's going to use her shield to, I guess, do I also technically need to read this.
I've got to turn it up a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she's going to use, I guess, Shieldmaster bonus action to slightly adjust Sal to here.
Oh, okay.
A
Okay.
gentle nudge.
Yeah. Just
Ju-
kind of
reach out with
so
your shield and just squeak her aside.
yeah, swings here, spins around, swings here, and as she spins, she's using her shield to motion Shao into that spot.
All right. Do you
Bonus
resist, Salian?
I would like to remind you, one, while Sao is strong and fairly tall, this is Liska we're talking about.
But the question
I
still,
mean-
still stands. Do you
No,
resist?
I do not resist. How can you resist Liska?
That can be taken multiple ways, but yeah.
So smacks
Okay,
this
let's
guy, spins, smacks, and as she's continuing like in a single motion, she pushes out of the way and steps to get to this guy. And she's going to schmick. First of all,
They
homeboy
shouldn't
does not
provoke.
get
They
an
have a
attack.
10-foot reach.
Yeah. But also,
Oh, hang on.
why?
Why did that?
What?
Hang on.
There's such a thing as too much automation.
Yeah.
Jenner, fuck.
Okay, stepping forward there. Those two
No.
attempt to. Oh,
I'm right here.
okay.
So she didn't leave their reach.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see. Sorry.
Yeah, don't move, Liska Jenner. I'm moving her.
You move your characters, we'll move ours. Unless we're stuck and we need help.
And why am I taking damage for thorns?
Yeah. Let me undo that for you.
Bad Jenner.
I'm sorry.
Can't believe the DM's removing your agency.
a bit overly enthusiastic.
That's
A bit.
Jenna just wants to get to the boss fight.
Okay, so yeah, smack, swing over her head, smack this guy, and then whilst keeping the momentum, nudge us out of the way to take a step and bring this guy in the reach and smack him. And that is Liska's turn.
Okay. Deja.
Okay, I'm going to take a oil flask out of one of my mini bag that's holding I have around me, and I'm gonna toss it at one of these fuckers.
Okay.
Which one?
This one. He's close.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Oh, how do I do this exactly?
Might not be automated, so we might have to do that manually. But yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Okay, hold up. It says action, improvised weapon. Oh, a range attack. So how do I do that?
So it's a D20 plus your Dex, I think.
How you treat?
Is it an improvised?
There's strength to throw and stuff, isn't it?
It says improvised. So
You're
yes.
throwing, which is strength, I believe.
Yeah. Go noodle arms.
I thought it was like with Dex, but okay then.
As an action, you can
Thinking of
splash the
daggers which
oil
have the finesse property.
within
Well,
5.
it's-
Hang on. As an action, you can splash the oil in this flask onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it up to 20 feet. It's a ranged attack against the target or the object, treating the oil as an improvised weapon.
Yeah, ranged attacks are always dex.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
thrown things
Thrown
were-
allows you to use strength.
Yeah.
Thrown is like the finesse of ranged weapon.
I thought it was just like things like daggers.
It's
that
the
had
brute
finesse.
force finesse.
I thought it was the other way around. Well, I stand corrected. Carry on.
Yeah. So it's just a basic D20 plus your Dex.
Yep. And
So if you want a sword with a thrown property,
All right. 11 unfortunately misses. It shatters against one of the nearby kind of thorny roots nearby.
I have a question, Jenner.
Mhm.
Can, just for funsies, because it's always interesting when this happens, can we roll a d8 to see where it lands?
What?
Like,
just like around the creature.
Northward is 1, and you
Okay.
can increase for everyone around, and if it happens to hit 8, it still lands in the square. Because it might land on Liska, it might land
It
elsewhere.
could. Could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay. 1d8.
if one is north, at the
1,
top,
2,
do we go
3, 4,
counterclockwise or
5,
clockwise?
6, 7,
Clockwise.
8. So it lands right there.
damn, so close.
Just some gooey oil there.
but could possibly be used later.
Yeah,
if somebody sets it on fire, somebody can shove the boy in.
potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pathfinder has that rule.
I love that.
Pathfinder
rule.
has a lot of rules.
Pathfinder.
So I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and just do a little square here.
Little oily squiggle.
Pathfinder is just rules.
It's pure crunch.
You could probably make like an automated spreadsheet that
Where's
just
the-
handles like an entire combat.
Hang on, the grid isn't too visible right now. Let me fix that.
I'm gonna move down here.
Hopefully you shouldn't provoke because there's petal in between you and thing. And you're 10 feet up.
I don't. Okay then. Great. Cool.
You're technically 15 feet away, but there's a physical object between you and it, so I don't know if that provokes. Don't believe it does. Jen is struggling with an oil pile. Big old puddle.
There we go. That'll do.
All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna go over here. Does anything happen, Janet?
So you moved from where is it? There?
Yeah, from there.
10 feet up. And
Yeah.
I think she's out.
It is. She's 10 feet up. And
I believe with that angle, the petals
yeah,
would be.
I don't think you'd be able to reach past the flower. So you're safe.
Hooray for high ground.
All right.
Nice. And that's the end of my turn.
Now Vanya can follow suit and not be where these guys are.
Yeah, she's gonna follow the rest of you folk. Jump down from the. Wait, hang on.
We're up in the air, so
Okay. Yeah, gonna jump down there. Make her way away.
downtown.
So that's 15 feet there. Use 15. Yeah, could just about make her way there. She's going to look towards this bramble husk. She seems to have been doing well, sniping the bramble husk so far, learning from Etheria. She's going to do another attack with her oak youth bow. Ah, not quite. That's going to be her turn.
Flying is weird. Use object interaction. Retrieve javelin. Yeetus deletus. Dang it.
Oh, not quite.
A fucking 4. Man. Well, an attempt was made.
He's trying his best.
I'm gonna bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action deactivate Sunblade because I want to swap out for my shield at some point.
Okay.
I forget that I have to go to E and
E.
do it manually. There's no
Oh,
specific
don't
button for turning it on or off.
Just activate your sunblade. It
yeah,
should
it
come
gives
up with
me a
a
drop down, but I'm used to
yeah.
having separate buttons, so my brain was like, why did it do an attack?
Oh, it's animation auto recognition because it sees sunblade.
Well, I'm kind of fine hovering here. I don't think we need to go higher. I don't want to go lower. So,
Okay.
actually, I should probably ask. Hey, Rita, do you want to go anywhere? Where you want to go, Gab? You want to find staying here, or you want to go distance?
Good question. I mean, I feel like they're all like, within range of me, so I can stay here. I'm
All right,
fine.
let's stay here then. I figure I should
can
ask
move-
because you are
yeah,
completely
I'm-
reliant on my movement to get anywhere.
True.
All right. So
I mean, you can get up in melee if you want to. I'll just stand behind you.
what's Sayun doing?
So you're at the bottom of the order.
Kill it. I am going to. Moving triggers attacks of opportunity from these folks, doesn't it?
Yep, they've got a 10-foot reach, and it is nasty.
Only if you leave their reach.
Well, I've already been targeting this one, so I'm gonna. Booted.
Nice.
Hey.
It is more than 5 feet away.
Yep, but you don't get a disadvantage.
Alright.
How to deal with reach? Gun.
I'm probably not gonna pop my turret just yet because probably best served for a big fight.
Yeah, I doubt we'll get to the big fight within an hour.
Hey, where's Body? There she is, all the way down there.
Yep.
Get her away.
Yeah, she got the hell out of dodge, which is schmert. I don't want to be caught in the chaos.
Alright.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do my aid. Nah, well, I'll do it next time.
I mean, we can do that right now, just to... Hang on.
Alrighty. E.
You can go ahead and swing back to your turn real quick.
Sorry, I forgore. I didn't want to hold up against a snake and myself. Radiant. Where is it? I'll just get the fucking sheet open. I know where it is on the sheet. There we go. That should put us back to as we were. No, I don't want to use Indomitable. Oh man. Alrighty, that's that done. Continue on with the order.
Domino seems to want to be used quite a lot.
Well, I'll have plenty of use for it when we're fighting the boss, I'm sure.
He's gonna... 2 swings towards Uliska. Nope. Nope.
Whole lot of nope.
Ooh, almost.
They'll get a nat 20 eventually.
Eventually. This one's gonna make a swing, couple swings towards you, Saryun.
Good luck. Fuck.
Not lucky enough.
Well, now you're restrained and grappled. It's very thorny. Not pleasant at all.
Such a weird
As you
animation.
are... and you're dragged towards the husk. Which other ones have we got here? Oh yeah, there's a second attack. Even with advantage, could not hit him. Next up was that was already done. This one.
Oh, I wonder who he's going to try and hit. The only viable target.
There's a looks towards you. There's this creaking look towards you, Liska, but there also seems to be that slight look towards Saryun, like almost like a predator sensing their
Hive
prey.
mind. Oh, the
I
mall.
understand.
The other
This
one
kid
went for
did
me.
just smack it in the face.
Yes, which is why it's going to
But
attack you.
it's-
Just going
Oh.
to try.
Thank God this thing seemed not to be super intelligent.
And it's gonna
Yep.
start shambling its way over towards you, Saryun.
You're playing with dogs.
Bad idea. I
Because
have a
Liska.
Liska.
Indeed,
Bad idea, this is.
it goes nowhere. It attempts to shamble over towards you, Soyun, but Liska, you see Liska coming down with her mighty hammer, swiping across the forefront of its body. Some of the brambles sink into your skin, Liska. And I think that's all of them. There we go, Etheria.
So, my sort of question here. I'm 10 feet elevated, right?
You're on top of the flower.
He's 10 feet down.
Yep.
And I'm 5 feet away.
It should
I'm out of reach.
It should say on the if you select your token and then highlight the other token there, it should just say hovering above it the exact amount of distance. That's incorporating both the elevation, its height, your height, both in elevation and your character height, and also the diagonal.
It gives the exact.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
You can also just highlight yourself.
spatial
with
awareness.
Alt.
Yeah.
Holding down Alt also highlights.
So it is doing some kind of math, and I'm trying to figure that together. How it gets that we're only 8 feet apart. How tall are these things? Are they like incredibly tall?
Go ahead and open up the token config. Token height is 6 feet.
Okay. And if I'm 4, right? So there's that. So maybe it's only going to my very feet. And he's just trying to see if he can hit my hypothetical big toe, which I do not have. But if there's so the range isn't from your square, or it's based off of from your head, right? Because I'm trying to see. It's saying 8 feet. And I was like, didn't figure out how that math got there. So
It should be accurate.
okay,
I think
so this thing
an easy
is
way to think of it is if you were 10 feet down, you would be right next to it, so you are equivalent of like 10 feet, but it has a few feet of height to account for the extra.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 8 feet away from you right now.
80?
8.
8.
8.
Okay. Well, here's a question. This is now my first round in combat.
This is your first round, yes.
Let me double check the exact verbiage to see if I get Dread Ambusher. Start of your first turn each combat, not the. So I get Dread Ambusher.
Yes. So go ahead and just go ahead and activate that.
So here's my question about line of sight. If I go prone, does it affect my actual height?
It should do. I think so. That there was a different levels module we were using for that, which gave you the ability to duck. But I think we changed that out because it was lagging a bit.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out a way to either get away from this, but still be able to shoot or do something. Well, maybe I just have to kill it. But I don't have advantage. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually consistently kill this thing.
It's not within 5 feet, so you wouldn't get disadvantage.
But I have nothing to give me advantage, which does not skew things in my favor.
I mean, you could always use the ledge of, like, the petals of the flower to hide from it.
You could.
I mean, is this considered lightly obscured by, like, natural foliage?
I was just saying, because you're 10 feet up and it's 5 feet down, you can just, like, hide behind the ledge. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that would work is the only thing. Because it might just give me cover, but with these things, attack bonuses probably won't matter. Is this something that's hideable?
I mean, if you sort of like back away a little bit and kind of duck behind the ledge, you could be able to hide behind it because it would give you cover.
Squat in the middle of the flower.
Okay, but is it hideable?
You can hide from them if you're staying on top of the flower, yes.
Okay, perfect. If that's the case, then that's what I will do.
Because you're effectively breaking line of sight.
Of course, the ranger would be squatters, right?
She's
And thus she disappears from existence.
Such is her way.
You know the way.
All right. That's very good.
All right.
Let's see. I'm going to shoot.
Oh,
Oh, Christ.
Backpack with just
not a crit, but ow.
Good God.
Oh, it is a crit. Your
That is
modifiers
correct.
are
I got two
Dead.
20s.
Yeah, but it
Dead,
says plus
dead.
3. Something's fucked with your modifiers there.
Janner.
Hang on. Plus.
Oh wait, no, is that because of sharpshooter?
No.
It would still be.
Still be
plus
little,
two.
yeah, still a little low.
It's not giving me my proficiency. Either that or my
Plus
mod.
double crit, it doesn't matter.
+4. +4, which is your dex, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and there's no additional +4 from my
Proficiency.
proficiency.
Is it because you've just got so many modifiers there? It's just cutting off.
Well, I
No,
mean,
because
it's not
it
adding it
can't be
in,
plus
so it
three.
doesn't matter if it's just like cutting it off visually.
I mean, looking at the base thing, it's cutting off the 2, and still everything's there. So,
I mean, what I'm looking at, it says +4, -5, +2, +2. Which
Yeah, I don't
Exactly. Well, if you look, yeah, if you click on it, right? +4, 2 and 2 is another 4, 8 minus 5 is 3, right? Which is saying is +3. It should be +7 if it was also counting my proficiency.
It's the same as happened last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. God, fucking. Hang on.
I don't know what's going on with the proficiency thing, but this
Well,
is
from what I
confusing.
recall, it was specifically for this attack, wasn't it? Because last time this happened, you attacked
Mhm.
regularly and it added your proficiency. It's like something about the triple advantage.
It's not specifically triple advantage. It was specifically about sharpshooter. The sharpshooter attack is giving me -5 to hit and not giving me my proficiency.
Okay. I've
Also, there we go.
I've forced proficiency on the bow instead of just having it be automatically recognized. Go ahead and just do some damage to that real quick.
Fuck that W.
I'm just gonna go for an actual
yeah,
creature.
Yeah, you go ahead.
There you go.
Okay, so I actually had to just force recognize
Because
the
I think
proficiency.
I think sharpshooter was being seen as a weapon.
Well, at
Okay.
least for now, problem solved.
Yep.
Murder.
All right, nice. Just just peppering arrows in them one at a time, and because Etheria just absolutely decimated this bramble husk, you are no longer grappled or restrained, Sayun.
Okay.
she gives a thumbs up into the air because fucking Etheria, where are you?
Somewhere there is an Ethereum.
It's like Sean all over again.
Good old shot.
Good old Sean.
I miss him. I wonder how he's doing.
He didn't need triple advantage to crit.
Is Aliska 10? Aliska's 10 feet, right?
Yes, she's 10 feet tall. She can see over the ledge of the.
Yep.
She can see over the.
Like, oh, there you are.
Can I be on her shoulders?
If she allows it.
Technically.
Technically.
I mean, do you want?
Just go-
Do you want to do that?
Look to Liska. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. This is gonna sound weird, but hear me out. She's gonna look up to one of your pauldrons. Can I ride you?
There's a moment like Liska's swinging, like she kind of stops, stands up, turns, and like there's a head tilt. Just like, sure.
Famous.
Eater
Satan
scatter.
sublines.
Liz, have you ever seen the image of a hamster eating a banana?
You are now, quote unquote, mounted on Liska.
Oh, so, only few can dream of such a thing.
You guys are degenerates.
Look, it's the joke that keeps on giving.
It's
like
the
this
fucking
guy.
server we're in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
right.
not letting me adjust my height.
Oh, it's because I've already set you mounted, effectively.
But I'm
Yeah,
only
it
10
follows
feet
whatever
up.
height that she's at. Whenever you mount somebody,
Liska,
it does, like-
Liska is 10 feet tall. You are 10 feet up from the ground. You are on top of Liska.
Oh, there we go.
But
She is
she's
now
on the
floor.
flower, so.
No,
She's not on the floor,
she's on the ground.
Oh, since her token was up here, I thought she was on the flower.
No, it's like on the edge of it where it looks like it's still technically part of it, but it's the ground.
Yeah.
It's like where Valen was.
I've had to set the overhead tile for the flower to ground level because it was doing some funky stuff.
Yeah, it kept bumping my head on it.
Understood. Yeah, because you were probably bumping your head on it. You were hitting the thing. Okay. Wild and wacky turn. There you go. You beat.
All right. Rita,
Sorry it took so long. Hopefully it was productive.
It was very productive.
you are
Somebody.
you're currently
Sour
being
grapple.
carried. You're being carried by Vellum right now, Rita. What you doing?
Oh, she's piggyback.
Oh, there you go. Piggyback.
Carried by his very strong shoulder blades.
You know, he lifts.
Dang it!
Well, at least it was only 7 damage.
Never mind, I guess. I really
Okay.
bump the spell out.
Don't worry, when we get to the boss, you'll just offload all your spells at the enemy and it'll be good.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
fair, they have like a plus 3 con save, so I guess it's not like super.
Liska, what you doing?
That one's dead.
You've got a satyr balancing on your pauldron here.
Yep. Well, it's up to her to keep balancing.
Ride him Bronco.
I have a climb speed. I think I'll be okay.
Once again, Liska's gonna lay about her with her maul. Oh,
Just missed.
roll a 3. Happens. That's big. And let's see. Yeah, fuck it. Liska's going to slam a dividurer.
Oh, okay. What are they good at?
If I had the kind of animating chops, I would definitely do that.
Right. To shove. Can you shove him here?
Sure.
Then finish with a smake.
All right.
Oh,
No, 30 doesn't hit.
she's
Poor
it's
guys,
dead,
we're in
let's go.
trouble. 30 doesn't hit, guys.
I'll find a way.
We're SOL.
Liska copy, when did you get here?
Last bonus doesn't need to move. Yeah, okay. And turn.
Right,
Get up the
so.
stick.
Oh,
Now
hang
do
on.
remember that this plant is 10 feet up.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know.
that's a
I'm on
question,
ground.
Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt, Spice. This seems to be important.
Oh no,
for you
hang on,
guys.
hang on. I'm going to pause the recording here. Alright, Dejah,
Alright.
your turn. What you doing?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Alright.
What is it?
Oh,
The crits, you guys.
juicy. Well, don't waste all your crits before the boss.
That's exactly how
Well,
that works.
That's not how RNG works.
That is.
Every time, even.
That's exactly how that works.
Well, I just used the cantrip, and I'm gonna
Slither away.
Slidaddle.
Slidoodle, slidaddle.
down here.
And just have fucking hide.
And I think that's the end of my turn right there.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
What?
Ymia got her getting the fuck out of dodge abilities. from
Why are you
Nezara.
slithering?
She taught something.
Why are you slithering?
Okay, first lesson, little one. Fucking leaving.
Get
Oh,
the
you-
fuck
you-
out.
Oh, just
Kill,
about.
And then you run.
A good wizard knows when to fucking leave.
Remember,
Very quick.
the most important lesson is to survive to your battle. That means you have to survive the previous one, and that's why you run away.
Oh, I
Alrighty.
did a hit.
See-
Oh shit, I did a hit.
See Vamia briefly
So-
pop out, throw one of her training arrows directly into the back of one of these husks, dives back
Wait,
into
did you
cover.
say throw?
Throw.
One of these here.
Say,
Just
no,
like-
you used the bow, Vanya.
Yeet.
Alrighty, use object interaction, the free one I get every turn, and yeet. Damn it.
He's
I don't
trying.
think I've ever hit
is,
with these.
Vellum is so effective in the air right now.
Look, I would rather take no damage and have that health for the fight than do a little more damage out.
Yeah.
And in
I
my
mean-
defense, these have a crit range increase, so there's a good shot I would have done something. Just
No,
keep
we just
waiting.
took in all your crits. You don't have the crits today.
If you hit, yeah.
Or everyone's slurping all my crits away.
Well,
Alright, so Yun.
So,
Well, for once, I'm actually movable. Up here. Target that one. Yeet. Of course, that's the one that misses. Well,
Alright. Bramble
approach
Husk.
me, I dare you.
Indeed, the Bramble Husk is going to kind of look around after just having a firebolt whiz by its head. And it's going to make its way. Yeah, I can see a little cursor hovering over there, even. Go ahead.
I attack. Bob.
Sal eggs on the enemy.
It-
Enemy tries to walk forward.
Nope. It moves nowhere. So it's
It stops walking forward.
Indeed. And then it turns its attention back towards you.
Get bonked on the head, be like, I'm sorry.
Oh look, fresh meat. Let's go. No.
Stay.
Hey, friends.
Ooh, Ethereus just out of reach.
Yeah, too vertical. And if she tries to hit me, probably have disadvantage because of all the Liska things.
Ah, spatial awareness. To my advantage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
well,
The high
Can't
ground.
hit
The
me.
high ground hits back.
So,
It does not pull me.
indeed, Liska moves nowhere.
Yeah, it
It's
hits,
trying.
tries to pull, and fails.
What makes it fail?
Too
She's
large.
Too big.
Too big.
Oh,
And
too
plus-
big.
plus all that
Medium or
weighted
smaller?
adamantine armor is just making her just
Right,
so
so that
dense.
was 1, 2, 3.
Boy,
Okay,
crit.
one more.
He needs one more. Yep.
Nope.
Gotta love that armor.
Crit is the
just,
only reason why.
Just
Yeah.
negate
Did it actually
crit.
get the grab off?
No, because Liska's too big.
Yep. The ability specifies medium or smaller. She is a
Get
big
fucked.
bitch.
That sounds right.
Etheria, you're kind of balancing on top of Liska right now. Bow drawn. What are you doing?
Full chicken sniper.
Head unmoving.
Unnerving. The aim and accuracy. Deadly.
Let him have it.
Hit him.
Hey.
And then go to this one.
Yep, both of those hit. One after the other.
Is there anything I can do as a bonus action?
Hunter's mark.
Too late for that. But I could have. Any features? Nope. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's easy peasy.
All right. Rita, what you doing? It's your on Venom's back.
Mm-hmm. Try again. Dang it.
Oh, at least they're using all the good rolls on you.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
This is not
I
how
know
reality
why.
works.
Of all the things to be a pet peeve for you, it's so funny that that's it.
Even out here being
That's not
fucking
how
math
RNG
is
works.
math.
It's like the
Random chance is random chance.
That's not how it works.
Sorry, we just do it to
Take out
piss you
your
off.
frustration on the brands.
Yeah, that's good. That's good attack.
All right. A Wampa.
This
Yep,
is me.
that hits.
Fuck your undead
Oh,
fortitude.
makes the save. Oh wait, does
No, it fails.
oh
Oh,
I think
it
it's
died.
based on, like,
It died horribly. If it
It's
tried
still
to
marked.
get back up.
I think it's like 10 plus half damage or something like that.
it's it's like 5 plus the damage. I think something like that. Anyway, good fucks and. I think it's a 14 or 15 AC, something like that. I mark again. And
Liska just being this whirling dervish of hammer strikes and hammer blows, crunching of plant matter, the crunching of bone within that plant matter.
get your ASMR vibes on.
Now we're snack to go pachoo and finish the job.
And the first firebolt.
Oh,
No.
not quite.
Went from crit to crit fail.
Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. And back into shadows.
Truly balanced, as all things should be.
All right.
Game of chance.
Bubby's going to take out another one of her training arrows, draw it in her bow that Etheria made her. It's going to draw it back. Oh,
Did she do it? Oh.
Oh.
Aw. Oh, yeah!
hey!
It rolled a nat 1
Hell
on
yeah,
that save.
so proud.
Nice.
But Vabia puts up her hands. I did it! Another one!
You did it!
Gotta go,
Very
buddy.
good. It stands for the shadows.
I mean, hanging out with Etheria, she's used to voices from the shadows. Alrighty.
This is gonna hold up a
hand.
hand to offer Etheria a way down. Or I guess technically Etheria could just hop over to the plant again.
Still accept the hand.
Down to 0. And disconnect Rita from me, please, so I can move around.
Oh,
freely.
I'm
hang
gonna
on.
disconnect myself.
Hang on, I'm lagging a bit.
I think there's a macro for it, but I don't have it.
Yeah,
There is.
there is a macro. Let me do that.
I've got toggle mount, but that's if I need to be on someone else.
And stop follow. Toggle mount.
I'm stuck.
There we go.
Can I mount you, Liska? Sure. Yes. I
I'm
tried to get
Still
down.
attached.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Can't move. Door stuck. Door stuck.
Stuck on. Let's go.
These things aren't lootable.
Yeah, they are.
I'm trying to make them lootable.
Wow.
Dejar just speeds out from the shadows to start looting.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
I literally step down right here, and I
was
go up
already
to
a
it, and you.
Jar was already tearing the corpse apart, looking for goodies. Just hunched over it like a gremlin.
Fucking hilarious. I love it. Like we each have our places.
Right.
Apparently, I'm a klepto. Unfortunate.
Alright, buddy. This next part's important. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, this next fight's gonna be real tough, if it is what I think it is. So, you've been real good helping out with some of the chaff, but you need to stay out of sight and don't draw attention. You are, if possible, purely support, okay?
All right. I'll try to stay out of sight. Prioritize hiding out over arrows.
That's right. And if anybody gets knocked out or goes down nearby, and you can get to them without being caught, you got some of that stuff I gave you. You should help them right quick.
Oh yes, and she kind of reaches into her robe and pulls out this small pot of salve.
Right, now one more thing. Annoying thing about plants is how annoying they are with some spores and shit. Anything that you breathe in, so at that point he's gonna take off his survival mask from under his little shawl thing and hand it to her. I'm not gonna mechanically hand it to her because this is temporary, but assume for the purposes of whatever that she has the survival mask.
Gotcha.
You keep that on. If they do anything that makes it hard to breathe or anything like that, you're covered.
She gives you a nod and sort of straps it on the top of her head, around the back of her ears, just so she's ready to sort of bring it down over her face if need be.
Atta girl. And tussle her hair a bit.
Venom,
Yeah, buddy.
I'm scared.
Being scared is normal, but that's part of doing all this. Being in places that make you scared, dealing with people that make you scared. It's about not letting that fear stop you.
She takes a deep breath, and you see her straighten her posture for a moment. All right.
No matter what, you've got the tools to get out of whatever situation you end up in, good or bad. Remember that. Use them right.
Let's see. And she, you watch her sort of double checks over herself for a moment. She takes out that small hand carved figurine of you. Kind of checks it for a moment, puts it back in the pocket of her robe. Takes out that salve again, double checks it, puts it back in. Takes out that potion of psychic resistance that you gave her. Double checks that.
Chug that now just to be safe. It lasts for a while, so.
She takes some moment to examine it and grimaces a bit before popping off the cork, and she downs it.
I'm trying. Why did that happen? click on it.
This tastes so awful.
Yeah, you get used to it, but it's better than the hurt you get dealing with this stuff.
You see her kind of reach up to her temple for a moment as it is this pang of unusual sensation overwhelms her for that briefest of bits.
Why does it... Hey, Gainer?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, while I was clicking on my
Did you
potion pack...
Did you drag it out?
No, I clicked on it. It dragged out for some reason.
Threw it on the ground.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just
Yeah, but it's it's an actual item, not just a lootable container. She needs to pick up the entire container again.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to put it all back in the container.
No.
So what I'll go ahead and do, I'll give you another alchemist pack there.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Why game? Game, you had one.
I think you were a bit too eager. I think you're clicking too much.
Yeah, because I was just clicking out my herbal sack.
It's the matter of just like holding it for slightly too long, even if you don't mean to. I've done that before with other things and just throw them on the floor.
So
Just unfortunate happenstance that it was a container.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it all out from that item pile, back into your inventory and just sort it out later.
Yep. It's fine.
While that's going on, let Badmir do the crap. Oh man, where's Etheria? There's Etheria. I had to actually hold Alt to see where she was on the map.
Yep.
You're blending in too well.
Watch what happens when I like.
When I really hide, vanish.
If I'm like over here in some of these leaves.
Oh fuck! I looked away at the chat and now I've lost you completely. All right, hang on.
Oh, there it is.
Look for the red eye of the
entire
thing
pack.
looking at her.
There you are. Come here, you.
The hair kind of looks like a root.
Mm-hmm.
I see now.
Let's see. How does Sal look?
Damn it! Stop moving.
She looks
Or I was getting back
looks
to where
battered. But she is still sort of fight capable.
So obviously
Best
not
use-
bloodied. Like
Best you'd say. She's running at about half power.
half?
Half health. Damn. Fucking get healed, dinkus.
Yeah, no, they hurt.
Oh yeah, no, I know they hurt. What do you think? Most of my hit die are gone, and all of my fucking ointments. They
Okay.
hurt.
In that case, Liska will do. She will ointment Sal.
All the movement.
Do I need to get the gift ready?
Yes.
You have no idea how tempting it was to also use ointment on Sao just to enhance the meme.
Why don't you?
Because I only have so much of it and I don't want to die.
That's good.
I think I have like 2 charges left out of the 5 to 7 bottles I brought with me. Yeah, exactly 2 charges, and it's black goop.
You can use that stuff on yourself. It was a gift to you, after all.
Well, I'm gonna save it for if people are either at 0 and doing death saves, or if I'm about to go down and my Relentless Endurance is already procced.
I might goop myself a bit.
First of all, don't use it on
have-
death saves because you have Bonzal's thing that lets you spare the dying from a distance.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Remember that, everyone. That's important.
Like
That diamond
legitimately,
gives you hit points.
the
Yeah.
thing we keep.
To be fair, even
forgetting.
how often would we have a cantrip that gives HP to dying people?
Alright. Target
It's basically
myself.
what Rogue is with
and-
healer.
Back in here.
It's
For
like, oh,
some
hey,
reason-
somebody's on the ground, they just
Oh,
get
that's not
healing
working.
for free.
So let's just.
I'm gonna goop myself to recover
That's
a bit
fixed.
more.
So that's 9 from Liska.
All right, I'll right click, add healing to that.
I'll goop you another time. I need
Apply
to
healing.
save my goop.
Oh,
I'll just take these just for now.
she was gonna say to say out to Vellum. Vellum, ask Liska for one of the giant potions.
Okay. Just turns, looks to the right. Liska, I don't know why Deja didn't tell you, ask you herself, but she wants one of them giant potions.
No, that's for you, she says out loud.
She apparently wants you to give me one. I don't fucking know anymore.
I mean, sure. Just.
Look, I was confused as you were.
Are you sure? Being a big guy doesn't really seem like,
It makes me a bigger
Your
target,
speed.
yeah, but
That's the tree.
I will await the trade. Accept.
One.
I have nothing for you in return.
How dare you?
Alright, you have a potion of frost strength. Hopefully it will matter. Let me see what this does, because I forgot.
Your strength is 23. Whatever.
Ah, so it's not the size increasey one.
No, it helps with your strength.
Fuck it. I'll drink that before I go in, but not right now.
It should be. I mean, it lasts an hour, bruh.
Oh, yeah, but I'm gonna do an RP moment first. Then I'll drink it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna drink hers now.
Do your
All right,
movie
you know what?
moment,
Fuck
Magic
you,
Man.
fine, I'll drink it now. Peer pressure. It's a hell of a drug.
I'm gonna drink my my resistance because I sure need it.
Yeah, chug them if you got them. I'm paranoid that we're not gonna immediately go into the fight and an hour will somehow pass.
I don't think unless we meta-wise, unless we do want to have a short rest here, I feel like
We don't have
probably are
time,
going. Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably going straight.
Alright, I'll chug the necro one I've been saving.
Everyone just beefing right up.
I mean, even if it's not the next immediate room, we're getting there, so... Okay. While everyone's sort of discussing and prepping and such, Venom's gonna look to Etheria and do like a little side head nod to get her attention.
Oh, Jane,
Did you
Make
hurt
sure-
your neck? Your head's kind of like doing a thing.
Carmen
Well,
said
you really don't
it
pick
wore
up on
off.
cues, do you? Need a second.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Sharp. Put it in the party chat.
What are we waiting for?
We're about to
Why are
head
you
in, but I
queuing?
want to talk to you about something.
Oh, just say that. All right, what is it? She stands right next to Liska.
Sort of peek, make sure Botany is where she needs to be and not within earshot. We don't know how things are gonna go, obviously. If it looks bad, and I mean point of no return bad, and you need to get Botany out of here. She's got something on that'll let her breathe no matter what, including in one of these. And he'll sort of pat his bag of holding. If it gets bad enough, you grab this, you get a whole off her, and she goes in there, and you get the hell out of there, because I know you can move better and quicker than she can. And when you're safe, she'll be fine. Just get her out of it. Can you do that for me?
He's going to sort of shift her cloak and reveal her own appropriately themed bag of holding. I don't
You've
need
got one
yours
then.
for that.
Good.
Listen. That's creative. I'll give that to you. But did you say something about a hole?
Yeah, she got the... You've seen it before, right? She's got like a magical hole. Like,
Is that the thing you unfold and then there's a pit?
That's the one. They don't work so good together with the bags. From what I hear from
So
them lot.
it's like another bag
Yeah.
where it explodes
Something
and
like
sends
that.
you into a different dimension.
So make sure you take it
Listen.
off of her first, but if it gets bad enough and you need to leave with her, she'll be all right in a bag. She'll be able to breathe, and I'm sure you got food in there.
She's just gonna like reach over and do one of those. Just what is it? Just Spider-Man. Just
The
grab the shoulder. Hey, yep. Just listen, Sunshine. That is the most stupid idea I've ever heard. It's creative as hell, but if it's that big of an issue, if we're in that much danger, I'm not gonna have time to fiddle around trying to get a hole off of her. I'd grab her. She would lift her own talisman that she got from Bonzala, and I would leave.
Right. I'm just trying to be prepared. And as crazy as it sounds, it's worked. It's why I'm still alive. But
There's a problem. If something happened to me and I put her in that bag, she can't get out. I would be killing her.
well, I
I'm
trust
not-
your judgment on if to do it or not at that point, but you're right. It's a risk, but I'm just worried that you'll try to use the talisman and something will go wrong and there'll be no backup.
There could be the case. That's the danger when it comes to these types of things. There's a very real chance that anyone or all of us die. And it might be in a way that we can't come back from. Like you get turned into one of those. And she points to one of the husks where she had ripped the head off. We
Look,
can
then,
do
just
what we
saying
can
there's
to
options.
prepare.
There's options for you to get her out of there, and I need to trust you to do that if it gets bad enough.
I will
could be
do
fine. It
everything
could
I
be
can
breathe.
to get her out.
But it can't.
If I have to go in that bag, I think that's really bad. Because if anything happens to me, she can't get out and she's helpless. I don't want to take away her control. Or her ability to save herself.
All right.
We'll
Well,
be fine. Only some of us will probably die.
last time I thought it'd be fine, it wasn't.
That's the secret. You know it will never be fine. So it's fine. What's gonna go wrong? What you expect? Or what you don't? Hey, do me a favor real quick.
What?
She is going to, like, pretty much just do a little karate chop on the top of your head. Now, I know you've got the padding and the helmet, so it wouldn't really feel
So
like
it's gonna
much.
hurt you more than it'll hurt me.
Probably, and she'll, like, grab her, the edge of her hand and rub it a little bit. Stop overthinking it. Right? Just stop overthinking it. Do what you gotta do. Work with your team. Nothing will go right. We just need it to go the best we can. I'll get her out. I might not be able to do the same for everyone, but I'll get her out.
Thank you. I work better on instinct, but that only gets me so far. You need to be prepared as well.
Part of preparing is knowing when to stop. Speaking of, stop being a fucking idiot. I understand you're worried about your friend, but let's not rush. Alright?
Don't worry. I got the message loud and clear in our last talk. That's why I'm not diving gung-ho in there right now.
Good.
Taking a moment, breathing, getting ready, making sure everyone's set to go.
See, you can learn.
But then I'd be dead.
Alright, Gainer, I'm also, in the meantime, I am coating a few of my darts in, what is it? I think one of those, vampire mushroom poisons.
Gainer?
Hello, Gainer?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Sure.
Double check if those are inhaled, ingested, or with injury.
Those are injury.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know.
Those aren't automated, so we'll have to apply that manually. So when the time comes, just remind me of the DC and the effects. Like, just ping it in chat or something.
Gotcha. Alright. I'm just gonna have these just minimized up there once I've done. Okay.
All right. If anyone's got any moments they want... Oh, good.
Sorry, I was probably about to do the same thing you were, just like, alright everyone, if you're all ready, form up. If not, do what you need to.
Alright.
If you've got any
Now
moments
as
you want
players,
to...
is everyone ready?
Yep. Shara's busy figuring out getting her poisons ready. He's really concentrated at the moment.
So yes, as players, is there anything anyone needs to prepare or have to be ready?
Oh, wait.
I have things that, like, Liska will use right before she goes into combat, but as it stands right now, she's alright in that regard. But Liska's also... Sorry.
I think I'm gonna apply the oil of slipperiness to myself, just in case.
Snake's lubing up and ready to go.
And what does that do?
Don't ever say that.
Easier to escape grapples.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
I am. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Classic.
Let's make it real shiny.
It basically gives me effect of
I mean,
freedom of
oiling her
movement
scales is probably healthy for her.
for 8 hours.
You know
so.
those water snakes? Those little
Yeah.
tubes within tubes? It's essentially what it is. Squeeze her and she just pops out.
Yeah.
I'll put this in chat.
I
There
have
you
a
go.
potion of acid resistance. I actually have 3 of them. Do you think they might use acid?
Who knows at this point, but if anyone wants to use them, go right ahead.
Yeah, because I got 3.
I don't think so as of right now.
You know what?
Target myself.
Oh, I also have to make sure to target myself.
Will be
Fuck it.
poisons of
I'll
mine.
pop a force as well.
I'm gonna throw them out here.
It's a caster. They're bound to have some kind of force, even if it's magic missile.
Alright,
A magic missile can fuck you up, as we all know.
there's an item pile with some potions.
I did it
Unless I
onto
wanna-
myself.
Unless I want to pop a
One time.
thunder, I don't think I'm gonna need any more resistance.
Just in case, I'd also suggest once you've finished applying any buffs to yourself that you need be, take a screenshot of your token and just stick it in the party chat there.
I'll take a screenshot of my buff list.
Sure.
January, it doesn't seem to apply to me for some reason.
Did you target yourself?
I did.
Yeah.
Is it old?
Might be an old item. In that case, again, we'll have to manually take account of that.
I'm just gonna.
Sure, I'll be fine without acid resistance. No, you know what? I'm following my instincts. Give me one.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, damn it. I'm trapped in the Liska because she's the same color as the roots.
I like how I keep getting fucking notification be like, oh, you don't have sufficient
Oh, are you
provisions
getting that
to
as
view
well?
the sheet of this item. And it's like, I'm not trying to view an item, game.
Yep, I also am getting that.
Yeah, same here.
There we go.
I'm just
I'm
trying to
free.
exist.
Yeah, I'm good.
My instincts say be prepared for whatever fucking myriad of damage this caster
Be
can potentially do.
prepared. So Liska's going to look around to
It's
the
so
group
laggy.
Sorry.
a little bit. So much shit happening. Liska's gonna look around to the group. It's like, okay, given the enemies that we have faced to this point, there is a few things we need to know and need to adjust for in combat. One, they are very dangerous ranged individuals. They're good with bows. They like to hide. Be sure that if we are in an area where this is happening, be able to get behind cover. Two, while we were able to, given what we were told by what few captains we had, we will likely be facing maybe a few more brambles. I do not think we will face one of the giant thorn wardens, those big motherfuckers, because we happened to, or well, Etheria happened to kill the caster that was summoning another one. But if we do, they have the ability to shift and move through the ground in a way that prevents my usual means of stopping them. So be aware that they can, if they do exist, they can get to you unless, and she motions to Vellum, you have a means of being in the air away from ground or wall. As for the casters, we know, given what happened to Gronka, that they have mind-affecting powers. They have fear powers. And they, much like everything else, tend to reflect damage back or have a means of grappling you and pulling you in. So be aware that there is a lot that can manipulate and move you about the battle. Like, with that in mind, she's gonna look like Vellum and I will likely be on our front line. Etheria, I want you to try to stay back as best you can in the shadows. If that means staying in a doorway, away from light sources, that is okay. You are best at long distances. Sal, I would like, if possible, to have your shield cannon up. Because while it doesn't afford more, it doesn't make us hard to hit, it kind of makes us more resilient to hits. The thing I am on defense about is simply whether or not it stays with us or it stays with you squishies. Because if it stays with us, we're better on the front line taking things, but if something happens to get past us, it's better for you. Is it possible? How long can your cannon move? Like, how far can your cannon move? Let's say within the span of 6 seconds.
About the same speed as me.
Okay. Then, in that case, say you can summon it now and it can bolster our health, and then it can stick with us. And if something does happen to get to y'all, it can survive being thrown, right? Like if I happen to pick it up and throw it back to you.
Yes. I have thrown it myself before, so.
Okay. How she looks specifically to the casters, but the three of you standing before her. How is your magical reserves?
I have 2 higher level spells that I could use. I have pretty much run dry on the rest of them except for lower spells. Only thing I got right now is pretty much all my poison starts and this crossbow he holds up. That's all I got.
Like, well, and I know that you at least have the capabilities of shooting those little bolts of fire. Or Sal does. You have your crossbow as well. Rita, what are you looking like?
Let's see, I could cast Cone of Cold twice, and Wall of Fire or Charm Monster
Oh, okay.
once.
Those are all very effective. Right, I will leave it up to you to determine when and how you use those.
Could also dispel magic if need be.
If need be. Hopefully, nothing will warrant that. But if so, it's good to know that you have it.
I do have. She holds up the little golden claws, something to help with counter spell.
But that has a specific range, does it not?
It do 60 feet. I have to see them within 60 feet. Otherwise, if I'm caught unawares, I can't do shit.
Okay. Well, I imagine the danger is in the next room. Sal, can you summon the cannon?
A couple of points. Out of character, firstly, Jenner. During this conversation thus far, Vellum has been looking around to make sure they're not being watched or spied on. Because, you know, it'd be real bad if the enemy saw us and heard us talking about our fucking plans right before we go in. Also, you're muted.
I am indeed sorry. I was just fixing up the Sal's turret because it wasn't working before the game. I was in a rush trying to fix that up for her.
But yes, did you catch what I said?
Yes, you're trying to look out, see if there's anything that's spying upon you.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Wow. Damn it.
Easy.
My rolls better get better in the fucking fight.
Just getting the bad ones out of the way.
You listen around. All you hear is that ominous, thrumming heartbeat that resonates through the floor. You can see and hear the creaking of the various tendrils around you, the various roots that weave in and out of the packed dirt. You see the thrum of the various sort of slick roots, roots slick with this reddish sap.
Oh,
Okay. So at that point, Vellum will sort of he does like a little look around just to confirm that he believes that they're all right. So I agree with Etheria's task in this, but she does have that he sort of gestures to the neck area, something to help with our target, but she would need to be close enough. I'm fine with, you know, her own discretion being used. Just gotta bear that in mind as we go forward. And I drank one of them things that makes you fly. It's useful. Don't know how much I'll be using it, but if anyone's in a tight spot and needs to be pulled out, I might be able to help, so another thing to think about. Other than that, fine with everything that's been said.
Glad you approve.
Etheria,
Yes.
do you still have those eagle eye potions I gave you?
Let's see. Yes, I do. I was going to use one. I have 3 in total.
Good. I was just about to ask you about that.
Let me
just
go
check.
ahead. And she co-ops the potion. Did it, Oh, it's because they didn't target myself.
Womp womp.
Refund resource.
Hey, it's the
Ah.
Eldritch Cannon.
Yeah, I'm trying to summon the projector, but it.
Don't have permission. Yeah, try again. I've
There
got.
we go.
Yeah.
It's your boy. Everybody huddle.
Alright.
Have we been huddling?
I mean,
Ethereal's over there.
yeah, and Vadmia's
I
over
assumed
there.
Ethereal
I
was.
I imagine like we don't have to move our tokens. It's an RP moment. We're all just kind of chilling.
Yeah, there's a few times where I just assume that people are with us because that's the smart thing to assume.
Yeah, mechanically speaking.
It's why I
Yes.
wasn't too bothered about Vadmia in the previous sections, because she knows to stay close to people and there's no reason she wouldn't. It's just a case that Jenna, as the DM, has a lot of moving parts going on, so can't always be moving
Well-
child about.
It's also important that she's actually on combat in an available target, because
Yeah.
she is acting, but she's also in danger, and it's important we,
Big
you
agree.
know,
That's kind of why Velen was so,
Otherwise-
solidified the points just now. Just like, okay, yeah, you're coming in with us, and it's going to be a whole thing. Just, prioritize not drawing attention and possibly support.
12 seconds
She's
in,
gonna
we
go.
have full 10 HP.
she's gonna open up her quivers and reveal the different arrows that she's gotten so far.
What's Sal's intelligence modifier? 4?
What?
What is Sal's intelligence modifier? 4?
Yeah.
Everyone, you have 12 HP. 12 temp HP.
Hooray!
Well, okay then.
Yay, temp
Sure, that'll
HP.
vanish immediately, and I'll have the fighting spirit.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
good.
it won't. It doesn't override it. Unless you're talking about getting hit and then doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get hit immediately on impact, and then I'm going to fighting spirit. That's probably what's gonna happen. It's like, all right, let's go. Boom, Thorn Storm or some shit.
Temp HP. No? Get it back every round.
Yep.
At least
And
5.
I've got fighting spirit for the in between, or if I'm out of position with the turret.
Work. Hold on.
All right. Well, while the last minute technical kerfuffle is going on, I'm gonna get a refill of drink in preparation for the shit show.
Yeah, it wasn't good at that.
Okay.
5 minute break. Be
Why
right
the,
back.
why the fuck
Yeah,
am I
that's
in
a
the
good idea.
ground? The fuck?
Mm.
Everything's dark for me. It shouldn't be.
You're 5. Oh yeah, you're 5 feet down in the ground for some reason.
Oh, come on. It says a 0 for me.
Well,
Weird.
I mean, a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff right now, so my Chrome's frozen up. So
Oh,
you'll,
no.
you'll have to do what you can
Okay.
without my input right now.
That's fine. I don't know what's going
Anyway,
on.
piss him if you got him. We're back.
Facts. Yeah, for
Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording here while people are taking a break. Okay, so we come back from break. What are you all doing? You've spent quite a bit here, kind of talking about what you're doing, your plans, your strategy.
Well,
Yeah, I think it was
maybe
like 5, 10
minutes.
minutes of talking.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone have their temp HP?
Yep.
Yep, I added the 12.
good shit.
Do we
presumably
wanna
it'll be automated
attach
for ring
the-
combat, but yeah.
Do we want to put like the cannon on Liska or something? Do you want to just
Shannon.
leave it be?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Attach-
worst case scenario, she could just command it to skitter elsewhere.
Attach it to Liska.
Yes.
Okay.
How the
Let's
fuck
just-
do I do the temp HP thing? Because I'm trying to write it in.
If you open up your character sheet underneath your hit points, or to the right of your hit points, there should be like a blue 0.
Okay. Got it.
I was using that version. Yeah.
Attaching the turret to Liski just fucking reminds me of the fucking Doom Eternal with the shoulder-mounted grenade launcher.
Just exactly what I was
Flamethrower.
thinking.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Jenner,
Alright,
can
do the
I?
Doom music.
It's like, yeah. Can I ask if we can get the Doom music over Sirenscape?
No.
It
I
looks
actually
like
have
it's just a
something at the
room.
ready for this.
Immersion.
Yeah, fucking the turret just
I've got
makes
a,
that
I've got a
sound like
specific
speaker.
soundtrack in mind for this.
Alright,
Here
are
you
we
go.
good to go then? Is everybody dosed up to the tits?
We all good?
Yes.
I mean, I have a single potion. I don't have any resistances or anything to do. I don't know
Oh,
if I
like-
need them.
Same.
Okay then.
I don't have any left. Those are my last ones that I drank.
I gave.
yes.
I
I'm
thought I
gonna
gave everyone
Pause
enough
here while we're
resistant
discussing.
potions.
I only have a normal, but it's because I used the greater one. Because I have a better.
I mean, special potions, not healing.
Resistance
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, I thought I gave
Yeah.
everyone the resistance potions, the ones I
I don't
made.
know. I don't have any resistances.
Didn't you get a psychic one at some point?
I thought, cause I made enough necrotic for everybody. don't
I never
care
was
about-
given one.
Nope, same.
I
Never,
made
never
enough
seen
for
a
everybody. You didn't give them out though.
No, I tossed it on the ground, so
Through
Never
the
I remember
for-
there being a pile of necrotic and people picking them.
never-
Well, I have one necrotic here and one psychic as an emergency reserve, so I can throw those on the ground for whoever's worried about their well-being.
let me check if I have any more on me.
Well, you check before I go throwing my precious last potions on the ground.
I may have to, but I'm still gonna check regardless.
Yeah, saves me the effort if it's fine. I don't listen to Doom music.
Posted a banger in there.
A classic, a fine vintage.
No, I only have a acid resistance. I made 6 necrotic and 4 psychic. I don't know where the rest of them went.
Alrighty, well, there's a pile. There's only one of each. To figure it out amongst the two of you.
That's just so weird. I know I made them.
They're both in the same pile though, so.
As soon as the game's on pause.
Hang on.
Yeah, they need to loot from a pile.
I can set the interaction distance to infinity. There we go.
Infinity.
And then the boss takes the potions.
Yeah, just fucking wipes. Fucking floor master comes
There you
out
go.
of
Should
the-
be able to access it.
Yeah, the only other resistance potions I have are either not applicable or radiant.
Yeah.
I've got
Which
3
one?
radiant resistance potions because when the fuck does any adventuring party ever come across radiant damage?
This is when we're gonna fight the angels later on in this story.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, you know, it depends
So-
on how fucky the Commonwealth is being.
True. So,
Well, it's the Commonwealth, so incredibly fucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Atlas.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
one do you want? Necrotic or psychic?
Psychic.
Alright, I'll take necrotic then. It's like fucking choosing the fucking fossil in Pokemon.
It kind of works out because they're both equally likely.
Yeah, I think necrotic is their melee attacks. Psychic is like their spells. So yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking more for, you know, Nezara. Because she's gonna throw some crazy shit at us.
So I just pop this now.
Yeah, may as well. I don't know if that pile is empty, but when it is empty, please delete.
Yeah, I like the refund resource. It fucking makes me think of tying a string to a quarter and putting it in a fucking vending machine.
Oh, it's like those fucking freaks of alcoholics who can, like, reverse chug a beer.
Ugh.
Then
Yeah.
Please don't
Ow.
ever say that again.
I don't know. You mean
It's a
puking?
thing.
They've
No,
even
butt
puking.
chug, guys. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever heard of butt chug?
Certified way to kill
no,
yourself.
not butt chugging, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna explain it, it's too gross.
No, I know. I'm
Oh, okay.
making a joke.
Uh-huh.
Etheria?
Okay. gonna butt chug this poison on necrotic resistance.
It wasn't letting
Make
me
it-
take it.
And
think I got
Nezara's
it.
spying on us right now. They would be
Okay.
in for a huge surprise. This is like, what are they doing? Oh god, are they butt chugging potions?
Just talk about butt chugging. What's happening?
Yeah,
It makes the duration last longer, I swear.
Yeah,
It's faster.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's way more intense this way.
Yeah.
Don't ask
It's
why my
hard.
liver's that color.
Nah, it's healing potion.
And like, you see the
Healthy as
color of my
fuck.
liver.
My liver's
Okay.
so healthy. 3 times its
This
normal
party's
size.
cursed.
Yep.
I love you guys, but this party's cursed.
We sure are. Anyway, I feel like Janitor's ready to round up to us entering, so...
So the air here is thick and humid, saturated with tang of deep earth and something heavier. The scent of old roots and something rotting just beneath the surface. The way forward appears to be blocked.
Well, we can unblock that in a moment, but let's get in our marching order. Assuming the game will let me.
It looks like it's chugging.
Don't say
Squeeze up one more square there.
no one say chugging anymore, okay?
Yeah, can we be done with chugging for now?
Before you,
Your
you
limit-
see a massive wall of thick, coiled roots knotted together, slick with pulsing veins of crimson sap. The structure appears woven, intentionally sealed, tendrils interlocking like a clenched fist. The rhythmic beat of that chamber lingers in the silence, patient, unyielding. The wall is alive, and it knows you're here.
Right then, Deja, if you do the honors.
Right. Okay, using my one more charge of that mage claw.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Go ahead and use that.
yeah, let me target myself real quick. And detect magic. Yep.
Alright. So,
They
as your mind, you begin to mutter that incantation, letting the flow of arcane sight settle over your vision. The world shifts, edges glow with residual energies. The roots themselves very much saturated with this deep crimson magic. Your gaze sweeps across the tangled wall, looking for that weak point, glyph hidden in the weave. Nothing. The barrier hums with power, but there's no sigil. No delicate rune tucked between the vines. This is not
okay.
some simple ward.
Yeah, he just slowly turns to Vellum. There is no ward.
Do a lap, maybe somewhere else in the room. While you do, we'll figure out what to do if it isn't.
No, he stands correct. The roots themselves hum with power. That's not like any of the other doors we came across like this.
Okay, so what do
barrier
we do
in and
about
of
it?
themselves.
Think I'm just theory of the mind here. He's gonna go up to the tendrils. Is the magic like interlocking the roots themselves? Like it's keep them shut?
There is some sort of magic imbued within the roots themselves, some sort of deep I would hesitate to say an abjuration type of magic, but there is something there that's keeping them locked together. You can see that aura around them. You can see the subtle breathing of the roots themselves.
We're gonna have to blow into spell magic on this shit.
Squire, yeah, I think we might have to.
Fuck.
Well,
Reader, you feel something. It's faint, barely more than a whisper, a sensation curling at the edge of your senses, just beneath your skin. Not, say, the pulse of nightmare magic, but something else, something more familiar, something more natural. As your toes kind of brush the nearest root, for a fraction of a second, you feel it move. Not tightening like the nightmare's grip, just responding. It's subtle, fleeting, but unmistakable. You've touched this magic not but a moment before. That moment when you reforged the broken roots, restoring that link that Nezara had severed. That act of defiance left a wound in the nightmare's grasp, a connection that you had no right to hold on to, but still lingers. What do you do?
That is a very good question. What the fuck do I do with this information? If I try and connect with it?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a spellcasting check.
Well, let me just open up my feet. Any second now. Oh, there we go. Let's see, my spell casting.
It's a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Right. Let's see, and my wisdom modifier is 4.
Alright. The roots shudder beneath your touch, that familiar pulse of the living wood responding to your magic. For a moment it seems to be working. The golden light spreads, all the blades of grass beginning to peek through the roots, wrapping around the blackened tendrils, weaving through the dense knots like water slipping through cracks. And then there's a surge. The nightmare pushes back. The tangled roots seem to recoil from your touch, not breaking, but tightening, reinforcing as if sensing your intent. That heartbeat, it quickens, the pulse of the chamber pressing against your magic like a weight, suffocating, unyielding, and you grit your teeth.
This is visually happening, right?
Yes, and you gather, reader, that this is going to take longer than you had initially thought.
To help out, when the nightmare is visually fighting back, I'm gonna wave my sunblade at it.
Okay.
It seems to have an aversion to that, so maybe that'll help read a situation.
Alright, so this is all taking place within the span of a minute or so. This wasn't a check to see if you'd succeed or fail outright, but how long it's going to take here. But as you're hang on.
I'm also
So
the car might see that. Oh, okay.
So as you're connecting to this, as the nightmare seems to be pushing back against your magic, you can feel this horrible pulse through the cave, almost as if the walls are breathing words, like you haven't connected to the roots, but something else beyond. Words, exhaling them into the stale air around you through your mind. The voice is gentle, it's lilting, yet disturbingly hollow, echoing faintly through the twisting vines and thorny tendrils that you're connected to.
Hush, my darling. Hush. Mother's here. Can't you feel it? Your roots splitting deep. Your pulse reaching out, stronger with each beat. Soon you'll bloom, my sweetest. Soon you'll devour this jungle, and they'll all see how beautiful you truly are.
Those words seeping into your ears, not coming from any discernible direction, but carried by the rhythm of the pulsing roots beneath your hands, beneath your feet. The gentle crooning feels detached, almost disembodied, as if the voice itself is woven into the fibres of the nightmare, and it brushes against your thoughts like a faint whisper in the back of your mind, not directed to you, but something that you're listening into almost. It's uninvited, impossible to ignore.
Small note, Janer. The voice modulation made you louder than normal.
I will fix that.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but
Right. So you say this lasts for about a minute?
For about a minute, yes, but with that failed check, it's going to take an additional minute to do.
Can I...
Sorry, go on.
Because seeing Rita doing something with the roots, could you try and boost Rita's magic like you did with the flower?
Sure, you can go ahead and make a spell casting check yourself. I'll say.
Could I
Alright.
help action with me waving the sunblade at the nasty things?
I'll say with your aid and Dejar's aid, we'll give Rita advantage on this next one.
What a...
Okay. So do you want me to do the casting check, or do you want me to read it?
This will just give Rita advantage.
Okay, cool.
Because she's the one that's hearing this voice. She's the one that's connected to this magic.
She's the focal point.
Yep.
She is the focal point right now.
alright. You want to roll again? Or?
Go ahead and roll again with advantage this time. 18.
Hey, there we go.
Better.
You
Still is a 10, but better.
you just skirt by.
What a...
You close your eyes.
Huzzah.
The breath you draw is slow, controlled, steady. You steady yourself against the pressure curling at the edges of your mind. Now, your magic is not like Nezara's, not a force that takes, but one that gives. Threads of golden green energy seep from your fingertips, curling into the living barrier, wrapping around the tangled mass of roots, like ivy seeking sunlight. You don't force them apart, and while time itself is precious, yes, it is often better to do this right than it is to do it quickly, lest you make a mistake. So, you coax the roots instead of forcing them to do your bidding. The barrier shudders. The heartbeat around you stumbles, skipping a beat as if something within it has hesitated. And then a crack. A sliver of a space, no wider than a knife's edge, opens between the roots. The vines strain, twisting against the intrusion, reluctant but not impervious. They resist, and then they lose entirely.
tunnel.
I'll also say, on that failed check, one brief second.
Oh no. Not a D20 of healing.
Healing D20, no.
Oh, I had to look at that.
Nope, don't like that.
That's not even a D20, that's just a 20.
Yep, 20 healing. Alrighty, so
Y'all got fire shit.
we got fire and radiant. It's fine.
Fire, oil, gunpowder.
Alrighty, shall we step forth, fellow frontliner? It looks like there's an annoying tunnel to deal with.
You can see these tunnels stretch out like twisted arteries. The walls that are lined with these pulsing roots that, again, sort of pulse with their heartbeat. You can see worn steps are carved and dug out from the hard earth, leading you further down into the depths from one side and another side, to your left and to your right.
I see roots over here, right? Is that like a door?
You can just about see another set of barriers.
Another barrier to the right. Where we want to go? Looking more to Liska than anyone else.
Is it similar to? Liska's gonna look to caster people. Is it the same type of barrier? I think Nezara still has her detect magic.
Yeah, but you gotta get close enough, I think.
30 feet.
Yes, I have to be within 30 feet.
Screw we can get in.
So, in which direction? Someone needs to ping it for me.
To the right. Well,
Okay.
there. Our left,
Stage
their
left.
right. Stage
Stage
left.
left. Okay then.
As you
Left is
peer
left.
around the corner, you do catch the glimpse from your dark vision, another set of twisted, tightly woven roots.
Is it giving off the same energy as before?
Similar.
Yara just gives a nod as she senses the same energy.
There's no. There's a difference between similar and same. Is it the same energy or is it similar?
It is the same energy, yes. I clarify.
Okay.
Okay.
As you
So
pass
he is-
some of these strange, wiry plants, they almost look like anemones, if you will.
Oh boy.
Growing from the dirt, and they just sort of follow you as you move past.
Yeah, they are an enemy.
Oop.
Man, sure, I'm glad I moved.
Swallowed up by the swole.
Walled up,
Okay.
as they say.
Okay then. So trying to ease these roots open like before, I guess.
Alright, so Rita, you are once again the focal point here, and with Jajar's help, you get an advantage on this roll.
Yay.
I'm worried there's a ribs type situation here where each one of these we dispel makes them stronger somehow.
20. Alright. You begin, over the course of the next minute, you begin to peer at this barrier. There we go. Yeah. You lean in, your fingers press deeper into the shifting bark, sensing the pulse within, that lingering life still tethered to the bloom. This time, the magic does not creep. It surges from you like rain seeping into parched earth. The roots groan, the tangled mass writhes, and it gives way. And as you're doing this, again that voice creeps in.
Briar, you could have been part of this. I saw such promise in you, little sprig. You wanted a home, a sanctuary. But sanctuaries are cages when the world seeks to crush you. I tried to show you, to nurture that fire inside you, but you let it wither, drowning in your sentimentality, always worrying for your court, your fragile little family.
Ooh.
You see before you. One second. Here we go. You step into the chamber, into another one of these hollowed-out caves, and you notice immediately at the far end of the chamber, a grotesque sight draws your attention. You see a massive Venus flytrap-like plant looms ominously, its jagged edges lined with serrated fangs that glisten with this faint bioluminescent sheen. The interior of the plant is this deep fleshy pink, and its surface is dotted with glowing pustules that pulse in time with the ambient heartbeat. You can see the plant sways gently, its movements almost hypnotic, as if it's breathing. You can see tendrils coil at the base, some twisting slowly, others tightening around nearby roots, giving this unsettling impression that the entire plant is waiting, watching for something. What do you do?
Check the other
Before
direction.
something happens there. Before something happens there, because I don't want it to be missed, Etheria is giving advantage and teaching Fatima on how to hide,
Gotcha.
and she's also going to be hiding in the darkness.
Alright, so Fatima is going to make a stealth check with advantage.
I'll be giving her advantage.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Ooh, with a 28.
Very good.
She vanishes from sight.
So proud. She's doing even better than you are. Which, it makes sense because you're teaching her.
Yeah, she got a nat
20.
I got a 10.
Um,
But I can do
Let's see
something
this.
she can't.
this is going to look past like, okay, that looks a lot different than the flower we came through. She's gonna walk back. Etheria, can you check this other direction? She points down the hall. This is
She steps out from where she was pressed against the wall. Yeah,
Does
all
look
right.
Just appearing out of a shadow.
Nothing too concerned about that. Don't worry about it.
She's on our side.
Or now.
Yeah, I worry about things that can do that when Theory is not
I've
around.
I've also attached Vagmir to your token, Etheria. So she's with you right now.
While she's doing that scouting, does Dejar have
I
any
don't know
more
why it
oil?
gave me advantage. Oh, I know why. Because of the eagle thing.
A potion. Yep, potion.
Very good.
Handy to hand.
This thing is I don't know how. I have 2 more minutes on this detect magic thing. What did Willem ask?
Oh, I as a player am asking if you have more oil.
Oh, I do have.
Burning oil.
I have 4 more things of oil.
Well, you know, if we're gonna deal with this, Molotov is always an option.
I was about to say, like, you're asking the wizard for oil when the artificer is right here.
Hey, you're down the hall. And
With
I know it's
my check, did I see anything, by the way?
Nothing that sets you off that would otherwise be like a trap, anything of that sort. But you do see 2 more barriers. There's one here and one here.
And one down there. Yep. She will return to the others and just step into the light. Two more of those root walls to the north, to the south.
Okay. Let's check that, because that, if anything, looks like such a trap. This is going to motion to the rest of the party. It's like, that is another means of transportation. So be it, but it's a last resort.
As you're making your way through the tunnel here, that voice creeps in once more to your heads. All of your heads this time.
You understand, don't you, my love? You're not afraid to grow, to reach, to take. The wilds will be your cradle, your playground. Where Briar sees walls to hide behind, we'll see the wilds bow before us. You'll thrive, and through you, so will I.
Alright, Nezara, Rita. Pick a door and see what's in it.
This is gonna look to Rita. It's like, can you perhaps sense where? Because there's a ritual involving like really powerful druidic magic, even if it is like bad druidic magic. Do you get a sense of which direction it is?
Do I, Jenner?
Make me a perception check. .26.
Yeah, I'm good with those. It's not 20.
As you place your hand against one of the nearby roots, feeling it through your feet as well, you expand your senses using that thread, that small tether of stolen connection that you wrought with the bloom. You try to attune your senses to that voice. That voice, that conversation that you should not be party to. And you feel it once again.
The ferryman's spark is fading, yes. I feel it slipping away too. He would cast me out. Leave me to rot for daring to break his chains. But you, my darling, no, you will not abandon me. You will fill me, sustain me, and together we will rise.
You feel it coming from this door.
We're just gonna point south. There.
And that is the direction we go. Stand on top of Ellen because he made the mistake of moving.
Everything is a mistake to you. Can't do anything.
Squish that.
Everyone can top
It's
it.
well, you saw the movement line coming from me. You're like, you know what?
I
I'll
didn't
stand
know.
where she is.
I didn't see the movement line coming from you.
I mean, you should have. I can see everyone else where they're gonna go then.
All right.
Liska will, assuming it's gonna be another minute, have totems at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just hang out between her legs, I guess.
All right. Same thing as the last two.
Yep.
Working well so far.
Advantage on all the markers. Wow.
Nice.
32.
You...
Wait, what?
Jesus.
No.
I don't
It's
think
added them
that's...
together.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
added.
yeah.
Yeah.
What? It's just
So-
a
It would still be
Yes.
still would be 21.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
but
I rolled a
it's-
17.
Why is it
All right.
randomly fucking?
I don't know, that's weird. It shouldn't
You
be.
exhale. That connection you can feel is growing thin now, fragile. You've made use. You've taken advantage of that connection a couple of times already now, but will probably be your last. Like holding on to a fraying rope in a storm, pulling too hard and it might snap. Let go and it all resets. You steady yourself. You speak not with words but with magic, with that the whisper of life threaded into the decay. Not a command, a promise. The roots hesitate. And once more that voice begins to creep into the back of everyone's minds. This close in proximity now.
Briar was like a daughter to me. But you, oh, you are my true child. You don't wait for what was. You hunger for what will be. And I will give it to you. All of it. The Tanzan wilds will be ours to claim, to consume, to reshape. Nothing else matters. Sleep now, little one. Let Mama deal with the pests scratching at our roots. When you wake, the jungle will be yours to feast upon.
And at that moment, the roots part.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, a big open room. This must be the place.
Magic gloves.
Would you like to move first, Liska?
No.
Since me moving is such a problem.
You step into an enormous cavern. Walls carved from ancient, compacted earth, hard-packed dirt, kind of sculpted over time by the relentless growth of the nightmare's roots. The entire chamber stretches, almost shaped like the hollow interior of an onion, layered with concentric rings of gnarled roots, twisting tendrils that pulse faintly with this crimson glow. You can see a natural pit dominates the centre of the chamber, descending nearly 40 feet into a basin lined with serrated petaled flowers. And rising from the pit's depths is a plateau of more sort of natural earth. Surface uneven and cracked where massive roots have burst through, coiling out like constricting serpents and thorns. And cradled atop this jagged pedestal is a colossal sphere of interwoven roots. Thick as tree trunks, their surface is slick with dark sap that glistens in the dim light. And embedded deep within the heart of this tangled mass is this pulsing red glow, this sickly, living beacon that throbs in perfect harmony with the heartbeat that saturates the air. You can see roots ascend from the sphere, stretching upwards like these grotesque natural pillars, merging with the chamber's vaulted ceiling, and they disappear up into the darkness above. and you can see encircling the pit is this ring of uneven dirt. Let me grab my cursor here. Here, just around the entire circumference of the room here. You can see the ground is treacherous, littered with fragmented roots, jagged stone debris. There is an oppressive weight to the chamber that presses down upon you here.
Ah, visitors. Seeds scattered by the careless winds, daring to root in soil that was never yours.
And you see floating over this ball of roots is a figure. A mummified form, shrouded in regal, decayed finery that whispers of a grandeur long twisted by the nightmare. Let me actually put her up there.
Sadly, I can't see her through the darkness, at least from the pillar.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's got vision on her at the moment. Maybe Liska.
Yeah, I got vision.
You can
I
see
can't mouse over other shit.
You can see
Dalton do that.
a shrouded in regal, decayed finery that whispers of a grandeur long twisted by the nightmare. Skeletal frame adorned with intricate silver jewellery, tarnished and dulled with age, contrasting sharply with the eerie, radiant purple light that burns from her hollow eyes. You can see feathers, red and brittle, fan out like fractured wings, a cloak framing her like a dark goddess presiding over a withered throne. She raises one withered hand, bony fingers clutching this sphere of crackling violet energy, and in her other hand you can see she clutches a tome. And gestures protectively towards the massive heart of roots beneath her, and her voice slithers through the silence, smooth yet hollow, like a silk stretched over a brittle skeleton.
I take it you've come to tear, to burn, to fix.
I mean, Liska's moving forward with intent to fuck her up. For Liska, actions speak louder than words.
Ellen's gonna go over the earring. I'm seeing some magic items about. Might be part of the ritual. I might try and find Grunka, but if anybody can grab those, any quicker ones, might be an idea too.
On it.
Yeah, this guy's move. Oh yeah, game paused.
Yeah,
I'll say, this is
I'll
moving
go
forward,
ahead
right?
and just so buffs aren't falling off and all, I'll drag you all in here real quick. I'm assuming Etherea's staying there for now.
Etheria is where she is.
Gotcha.
Because the Etheria knows where it is, and it knows where it is.
Only problem is if that door closes. The door closes, and we're on the other side. You got your wish. She's safe, and we leave, but we're not there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Nezara holds out her hand.
I will give you one chance to leave. Leave it. Leave me. Return to your fleeting lives, clutching your little convictions. and I will forget you ever strayed here.
Sorry,
Nice.
no can do.
Although
Yeah.
I assume this guy is still moving with purpose.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, I'll tell you what. Liska, I forgot to post this, but I will say this. Liska is going to. It's like, we've come here to help you.
Yes. Perfectly fitting role.
Amazing.
As she
Gonna
just
look
like
at
starts.
this guy.
As she starts loping forward, just like freight train starting to pick up speed.
All right.
Janet, could you put me on the right? I was going to move to the right.
1 second, because I sense what's about to happen here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, why do you think I want to be where I wanted to be?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it thinks combat is about to start.
And he thinks you be right.
So we're all on the same page with the plan, right?
Hmm.
Fuck up the ritual, fuck her up as we go, but yeah. I know I'm gonna go grab the star medal because other people will get hurt trying to grab it if history has told us anything. But I also want to try and find Gronka. Alright, he's here somewhere.
I can't help but feel killing the thing that's doing the ritual and is also at risk of killing us should be the priority.
Oh yeah, for sure, but like, if we can just do like an item-object interaction or something to yoink the things that's powering the ritual, it might slow it down long enough for us to kill the shit out of her.
I see Grunka.
Oh, you see him when you shouldn't as well? Yeah. He's somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah, I have-
I'm
have
ignoring meta knowledge right now.
So
See,
as
yeah.
Liska,
I don't see
Oh.
shit.
as Liska charges forward, you can see the frustration in Nezara's eyes. That flicker of purple magic as she conjures it within her hand. You can see there's this similar pulse of purple magic within her chest, within her sort of withered, mummified body.
Very well, I see you won't listen to reason.
Neither will you.
There's
Sasha
no
sort of
reason to.
retorts back.
We don't listen to liars.
Is this a fresh initiative, or is this from the previous fight?
Fresh initiative.
Oh man, I'm fucking low down again.
Yeah, because you have 14 instead of 13.
Yeah.
Eh,
I've got a decent dex, that's the annoying thing.
Alright, so Vladimir is going to kind of briefly look towards you for approval. Etheria.
Well,
As if to say-
nothing is visible here
Is now the time.
to us. Because we can't see anything from our angle
Mm-hmm.
with the pillars. Just whisper very quietly, you know, violence is happening. Be ready, but be careful.
She nods and begins to prepare her oak youth bow. That's effectively going to be her turn. She's ready in action to dash to follow you.
Got it. It is paused.
Oh, yes, yes, it is.
I'm trying to move and see if I can see any more. Because where I am, I cannot.
I will say, I can't see you, but I will say as a visual note, you see Vellum moving towards this side. So you know his potential pathing, at least.
You hear Liska start charging.
Yeah, I'm more interested. Which way is Liska going?
Directly towards the enemy.
This direction.
Velamented moving more this way. I say because I don't want to fuck up your stealth by being, you know, me.
Yeah, is it possible to be a little bit more forward since she was starting moving? Not like full 30 feet, but like maybe right here.
Tell you what, I'll stick you like right on the edge of the ledge there.
Thank you.
There you go. Get over there. Stay in the dark of this little region.
Man, I hope she's undead so my shit does more damage to her.
Oh, I'm starting to see. I'm
Yep.
starting to see.
I'm starting to understand.
Oh.
The temptation is there.
I know I'm gonna outpace her. I'm gonna grab her wrist and I'm just gonna drag her. And we are gonna get over here to cover.
Alright. I'll also ping an image of Nezara in the party chat.
Yeah, she
This bony ass bitch.
Here's the thing.
put some shoes on, weirdo.
Yeah, get your
He's about
Crocs,
to be
like
put in 6
the
feet
other
under.
lich we know.
What is it with you and noticing people's footwear first?
Now, I noticed everything else first, but that just bothers me, so...
It's a pet peeve, I guess.
He prefers his liches and Crocs.
Yeah, at least he has the courtesy to use footwear.
Alright,
I don't know, man.
is that your turn? Etheria.
I think that is all I can do. I've blocked line of sight. I've grabbed her, so she's with me.
Alright, everybody, brace for impact.
That's that's what I can do.
Okay.
It's her turn next, so...
I'm gonna maybe position right. Is that gonna go right there?
I love that because
That's
you're
technically
so hidden.
cover, I
love
think.
it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
The thing Constellation, you're so well hidden, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Perfect. Jenner, turn on.
Okay. Is that your... Alright.
That's what I can do.
Oh boy, here we go.
Lair actions.
Oh god, right, initiative 20.
Yep.
So she gets the layer action and then her immediate turn. Oh god, that is gonna be rough.
That's just life.
All I'm picturing now is
Make me a charisma saving throw, Liska.
Alright. Is this a magical spell or effect?
It's not a spell effect.
It's a layer action.
No, just double checking.
The
Is it a
compulsion.
magical spell or effect?
Oh no. You
I
have
can't-
indomitable chance. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
You watch as something moves beneath Liska, a darkness that spreads out from her form, and something separates from her.
Oh no.
Oh no, not this again.
Yep.
Oh no, if we get fucking Dark Liska in this fight, oh god, we are in trouble. Yep,
It's like
Yep.
we're boned. We are screwed. It should have been dominable.
I don't have Indomitable, buddy.
Oh, you've used it already, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're.
Let's hope she's
we
weaker
had
than
the
before.
You're helping for too much. You're really hoping for too much.
And look, there is a Liska here that's not on our side in the boss fight. Of course I'm going to be hoping for too much.
Alright,
I'm
so
glad
that
you have
was
that hope.
her... Let's see, that was her lair action.
Just I feel like Liska's going to be tying herself up this whole time.
Possible.
Yeah, delaying the ritual seems very important now that we've got that wall in play.
Jenner, what am I frightened of?
You are frightened of your visage.
Oh, cool.
You
So you
can't
just run away
advance.
from yourself and go kill her.
But if the visage goes to the squishy, she can't help.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
You
Well, I mean,
watch
don't have to
as
go-
Are we
Just not
confident
get
we
close
can beat Aliska?
something swells within Nezara's chest. You watch as she kind of opens the book for a moment, flicks a single bony digit, and conjures a small mote of energy, and she begins to wrench her hand. How would I describe this? She begins to chant in this unearthly language, something that you briefly recognise, Liska, as some manner of Tahosian, and she begins to wrench her hands in an anti-clockwise motion.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I would like... Oh crap, it didn't do the saving throw. I'd like all of you to make... let me double check. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh god.
Wait, no,
Dex.
not Dex. Wisdom save. Sorry.
Wisdom. Okay then, cool.
Question. Are Vadima and I included because we're stealthed and behind cover?
You are behind cover.
She does not have line of sight to me either.
With Etheria, Vadmia... Yeah, I think
Is it something where she has to a target you can see? Be aware of?
Wisdom.
Oh, not yet. Wisdom. Sorry. Well, I still rolled a fucking
Oh, hang on.
a 3.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like Etheria and Vadmir would be out of this AOE. So yeah, you wouldn't have to roll wisdom saves.
No, the question is being set. I would have to roll a new roll because Jenner has made me roll a good roll into a bad roll before. So I did the wrong roll.
Yeah, but we changed that precedent.
Also, I did an ability check, not a save.
Liska, now you're doing good.
Yep.
Well,
you have
like I
to.
said, a fear effect being a Christmas save.
That would be a 9, not a 6, not that it matters. Because I did a roll check instead of a fucking saving throw.
Okay, so
Oh
Vellum,
no! Is this fear?
this
I
is
think
not
this is slow.
this is not fear.
Okay.
Just because I
Sorry,
kinda
what you
got
said.
mixed up. Who's making saves?
Everyone except Vadmir and Etheria.
The satyrs.
Fuck it, I'm indomitating this. I don't know what this
This is a
is,
good
but I
time.
don't like it.
Good
This
time
is my
to.
last- this is my only use of it, so
Use my
I'm
legendary
gonna re-roll
resistance.
that.
Legendary resistant. Oh, also the other Liska needs to make a wisdom save, doesn't she?
Yeah, get fucked.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what spell this is.
Let me go ahead and do that for her. This is with advantage.
It's 12 any... Fuck. There goes my indomitable.
I think if this is slow, then you choose which creatures. But I don't know if it is slow.
It could
Given
be slow.
Given what you said, it sounded like it. Or how you described it, it sounded like it.
It seemed like an area of effect by the effects.
It's a 40-foot cube.
Damn, she's just out of range too. Fuck.
I wasted my fucking indomitable. Damn you, rolls.
Rita, could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep.
Got bubble?
Gabbo? Gabbo.
Deb, are you muted on your headset?
I will roll for him then.
Did you
Okay.
get vocal EPs?
All right. And that one. Okay. Dajar, Sayun, Vellum, Liska.
This guy. Did 19 not save?
19 did not save.
Oh, so I really did waste my indomitable then.
You feel time beginning to slow.
Oh, you fucker.
This is that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Stab yourself with an obsidian arrow.
That's true.
Unironically, though, that is.
Oh yeah, no,
That
that's
might
my
work.
plan for getting out. Is I'm gonna stab myself.
If I could, I fucking would. I don't have it.
Let's see. That's her action.
I have to reload.
Let's see. She's going to move over this direction, hovering through the air.
Fuck, I'm in range of Liska.
And okay, that's an action to do. Yeah, that's going to be Nezara's turn.
Which way did she move, Jenny?
She moved to the right.
Stage right.
Or right or stage right?
Stage right.
Oh, well, I happen to be going that direction. Wonderful.
Let's see. The heart of the nightmare tree.
Okay then. All right.
All right.
Liska disappeared on my screen.
Oh shit! Did she?
I think
Yeah,
you
she's
deleted her
gone.
'cause she's not even on the order.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh dear.
I mean,
hang
I'm
on.
okay with that.
Hang on.
Fancy now.
It's all right. It happens. Oh, I see. The duration is instantaneous. That's why.
Suddenly Liska, and then she's
Yeah. Duration.
It's a
should-
jump scare.
Yeah. So it's essentially for the next minute. She is up.
It's a lot of rounds. Then again, it's probably it's more likely that the timer will run out before we actually manage to kill it. So
So
My curiosity
what
is-
actually just happened? I'm confused.
She cast slow on the party, moved, and that's it.
yeah,
Okay.
we just had a bit of an upsie where fake Liska disappeared. Fake Liska.
Okay, cool.
There we go. And okay, heart of the heart of the nightmare tree. That's its turn next. It's going to. Is that an action? Yeah, that's an action. Okay.
Did she?
You watch as from the pit, a number of the roots begin to coil around themselves and form up into 3 bramble husks. I think that's it. That's the group. Yeah, that's going to be the heart of the nightmare tree's turn. Deja,
Right. All right then.
you are currently slowed.
Not. Fuck it.
What is this?
Not a huge loss for you, considering.
Slow halves your movement. You subtracts 2 from your AC and dexterity saving throws. And you can only.
If
Alright.
you cast a spell, you have a 50-50 chance of having to cast it next turn.
Oh,
Still
That's
really good
a-
against casters. People forget about that one.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't even
know,
know that was a thing.
what I'm gonna do is let's just retreat on myself.
Okay.
Ugh.
So I think you'll have to roll for that.
What do I need to roll
D20.
again?
Yeah, D20
Is
on
that a
an
somatic
11 or
component?
higher. says nothing about somatic and verbal components. It's not affected by slow.
Oh, it's showing me the 24 fucking version.
Yeah. On an 11 or higher, spell doesn't take effect until your next turn, and you must use your
on the next turn to cast it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay then.
So roll up.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. So you can cast it freely.
Nice. This is on myself. Yes. And
I have a genius plan.
I'm going to go through. Yeah, I'm gonna go through over here.
Don't go too far from safety.
Can't
Yep.
move that far.
Yep, can't move that far. Yeah, you can. You're
slow,
going to
remember.
move up to
Halfway.
here.
Oh, okay. Let me. So to here. Even though I have double speed, the fuck?
Double speed.
Expeditious Retreat doesn't double your speed. It lets you dash as a bonus action.
Mhm.
You can't use
Oh,
a bonus
dash.
action because you're slowed.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
Let me rephrase that. You can't use an action and a bonus action. You used action to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Expeditious Retreat
Or
also
actually,
was
it's
a bonus action.
Oh, so never mind. Well, you couldn't do it anyway.
Because you can only take a bonus action
Once.
or an action.
Once.
Right?
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay then.
It either
Yes.
uses a bonus or an action, not both.
Okay, hold on. If I
When action
move
economy gets fired back at us.
here, if I move here, I can move. No, I'll still be on the same direction. Damn it. Okay then.
Slows a
I
bitch.
keep.
Need to interrupt
It
that
is-
concentration for us to get out of it.
Or just dispel the spell.
Well, that too.
Bonus action. Yeah, fuck. I can't do anything. Alright then, that's it.
Don't worry, that'll be next turn.
All right. Sayun, what are you doing?
Hey Liska, would you like to be vortex warped right next to the big ball so you can smack it?
Sure. Well, no. Well, okay.
There's
How
a
would you
fake
feel-
Liska here to contend
yeah.
with.
Yeah, there is Nega Liska right here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Liska may have maybe tied up, keeping that at bay for the meantime.
True. I mean, I could try and warp that one away.
That's true. You could.
I have a question. What weapon is the anti-Liska holding?
+2 maul.
She
so it's the maul,
indeed.
not
She's
the-
holding a maul.
What's your
Okay.
con mod again?
High.
Too much.
She's a fighter.
It is.
Enough.
It is +11, and she would get advantage on it.
It's a magical effect.
And my DC is 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
I think
have
we just need to leave Liska to Liska at the moment. Yeah.
Unless you have a dispel magic.
I do actually.
50-50 chance of it going off. This turn.
Yeah, the problem is I only have one third level slot. So it's do or don't with it.
I mean,
See where she
that's
went.
that's true. But it's also. Is there a better point where you'd want to use it?
This is kind of a debilitating effect that's hitting a lot of crucial party members.
I'm gonna cast the spell magic on. Actually, does the spell magic hit all spell effects or just one?
You can choose all spell effects on a creature, or you can choose a effect happening in an area.
Oh, so you can just do an area and then have it affect the slow.
I think it's
Just one creature, object, or magical effect
yeah.
within range.
Yeah, and slow is a magical effect.
so it'll
Yeah,
be
I'm gonna.
on one creature slow. I think
Oh.
No, it's
okay.
since when? It says one magical effect.
one.
Slow is a magical effect.
Oh, right, sorry.
And she's
I
having to
thought you meant like
concentrate on one slow.
I thought you meant like one magical effect per. Right, gotcha. Okay.
No, it's.
No, if you
instance
target a
magical.
creature, you remove all magical spells affecting it.
Right. Okay. But if you if you do it in an area, you can remove one specific.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dispel the slow. So how do we do this again?
Roll a d20.
DC's is 10 plus the spell's level.
Well, roll a d20 first.
Yeah, go see if it goes
That's
off
more
first.
important.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey. Same as
So-
Dejan's.
So slow is a 3rd level spell. Did she upcast slow?
Well, you cannot upcast slow.
Then it automatically disappears.
All right.
Hooray, we're
It's
normal.
a level 3 or lower.
Let me go ahead
That saves me
and.
from having to do my stupid obsidian gambit.
What's the radius of that?
It's a range of 120 feet.
No, I mean like the radius of that dispel. That
There
area
is no
dispel.
radius.
There is no radius. It's a range of
It doesn't-
anything that she chooses within 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
She has targeted the slow effect that what's her name is currently channeling.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
go ahead and get rid
the
of that for
slow
you.
spell has ended.
All right.
Hooray.
Nice. Nice. Good job. Where's? I think it was just.
VIP. Fuck that.
Think that's everything. All right. You're none of you are slowed any longer, thanks to
So
Saoyan.
Sao has her bonus action and movement back. Well, full movement.
Make sure to
that's
just
true.
make sure to expend
Reaction.
that spell slot as well.
Oh yeah. And I'm out of 3rd level spells. I
It
only
was
have
worth it.
2nd levels left.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about
Um,
holding on to them, it's about using them at the most efficient times.
And for description, just for the fun of flavor, in a sort of counter motion almost, Sao's hand displays a intricate circle of interlocking gears that she then crushes with her hand to symbolize the effect of time returns back to normal.
Very nice.
And she just sort of gives a faint huff and just be like, I really hate that spell when it's on us. And then she basically gives Vellum a slight kick in the back to prepare him to move again, because he's
So
back to
mean.
normal. And
That only
your
works if
maul
it's
has
not
reach, right?
No. You're out of her reach.
Yep,
Good,
that's
good,
why I was
good.
asking, because if she had the pike, you would be. No, I think you are, but I'm not.
No, you're both out of reach.
Okay, okay.
It's just a 10-foot reach.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going
10
to
foot from her is now.
No.
Take
Sounds
a
15
few-
feet from her.
I'm going to take a few steps back.
That's movement measurement, not actual spaces.
No,
No,
that's
that's
reach.
the diagonal. That is the reach of diagonal.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, alright, I'm
Mhm.
not gonna question it.
Yep.
That's how it's always
That's
been
what we
with
changed because
Yep. You're 15
I
feet
thought
away.
that only affected movement. That's my bad.
Provokes no attack of opportunities.
So I'm going to move to here, and since I have my bonus action... no. We're already topped off on 10 HP to the max.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Still good to be there.
Question, what weapon are you using? Are you shield and pistol?
Yeah.
You do have that shield feature, if you want to do a range shot next turn.
Yeah. Hold on, let me bring up the shield again.
It's a bonus action plus half of your current movement. If I remember correctly. a good way to use it without when you got nothing else to use it on. That said, I think you need a target to aim at, but I don't know if it's that expensive.
No, it just says you use your bonus action and half your move speed to add.
Oh, yeah, 'cause there's a bracing point for it. It's not an actual aiming mechanic. Yeah, okay. Carry on. So yeah, you can do that. If you got nothing else to spend your bonus action. Hog. I will ping it in chat for everyone's reference.
Yeah. It is for ranged weapon attack, not magical, but in this case, I have an idea. So, I'm going to do that part. Then I'm going to end my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn. Legendary
It's a ranged
action.
attack, not a ranged weapon attack, by the way.
I know.
Dejar, you see out of the corner of your eye the floating visage of Nezara, floating next to the platform, next to the heart. You see as she weaves some sort of strange magic laced with this bright spiritual blue and the purple of her own magic, and launches it out towards you.
Shit. Yeah, hit me first. Let's play your coke. Do I know? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Check to make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Try not to do that.
Oh, right, okay. You do a shield as this blast pierces straight through it.
Oh no.
Damn.
Disadvantage.
And
that's scary.
nope.
Plus 11 is pretty scary.
Yeah, but also when you roll a 20 and a 19.
Oh yeah, it's definitely for sure.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, make another con save.
Oh no.
As they cast Eldritch Blast.
It's Eldritch Blast with a con effect.
All right, you
This
succeed.
is unfortunate.
What? Oh, is it for heat or?
Eldritch blast. Many different beams.
Oh no, and each one procs a con save. Good thing you've got your Philosopher's Stone. Is that the con?
Yes.
So 1, 2. Let me. 1. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. There we go.
God damn.
All right. So
Did she miss one of those?
she did miss one of those. Yes.
Oh, that's why
Sure,
there's
still
only
made
three
it.
cons.
Wait, hold the fuck up.
Yeah,
I
missed the
roll?
first one, second one hit. Yeah.
Missed first one, second one hit. That's when you use shield, but it still went through because it's a 30. 21 would have also gone through. 21 would have also gone through. Okay,
I
so
have a question.
yes.
These thingamabobs holding the various magical doodads. What do they look like? Like, what are they like? Held by vines? Are
You
they
can
in, like,
see.
cages?
You can see various roots and sort of thick vines that have enclosed, sort of partially enclosed these items. They're effectively embedded within the roots themselves. It'll probably take a bit of strength to pry them free.
Good thing I chugged a strength potion. I'm about to utter the words that everyone in this party fears. I have a
An
plan.
idea?
Yep. So, God, I wish I could just whack this magic wand out of the holding, but it is held tight. Some distance to the... That's way too far away. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fuck shit up as I go, because I want to see if this will do something. So go here. I don't care about picking it up. I just want to wrench this thing out of it.
Alright, the magic wand.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and make me an athletics check. 17 is just barely enough to wrench it out. You pry it free with a snap.
Now
Not of the wand, but the roots. Let me go ahead and make that lootable for you.
So I would like to use object interaction. I'll say like Velen did this as he was moving. I want to take out a chunk of raw infused obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to put it where the magic thing was.
Oh, okay. I'll say...
if it's been draining magic from here, what it's gonna do now is hopefully draining anti-magic.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. Go ahead and just make me another... This will be another athletics check to see if you can wedge it firmly inside, because you can see the roots themselves are starting to...
Another 17. I'm consistent today, everyone.
You see the roots...
I have to ask. Are you wearing giant strength gloves?
Yes. So it would be like... I'm just double checking the amount it'd be reduced by for that one. It'd just be reduced by...
Did you take the potion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it would negate the potion. It definitely negate the gloves.
It would. My concern whether or not that destroys your gloves.
Oh no, it suppresses. It doesn't destroy.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, remember when we were under the water and then Vellum stepped on it and nearly got fucking decompressed rapidly?
It just suppresses it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't take that risk if it meant destroying. But yeah, like I even said, even with the even if it was turning off the gloves, the potion should still be working.
You notice as you're pulling out this wand, it feels very brittle in your hands. You can feel a faint sputter of magic coming from it.
Like I said, my worry is not on this particular artifact. I'm just here to poison the well and keep moving.
All right. You take the wand out. You plunge the bit of infused obsidian into that wound that is slowly sealing back up. But with your strength enough, you're able to force it in. Go ahead and take off one infused obsidian.
What I'll do is I'll make a separate metric to keep track of it, just so I don't have to go re-adding it. Just so I don't forget how many I put in.
Gotcha.
I'll keep
With a, you kind of wait for a moment as that heartbeat pulses throughout the entire chamber and seems to draw with it. You can see that sparkling shimmer of the clump of star metal flickers out just for the briefest of moments. But it also draws the essence of that infused obsidian with it, and the entire chamber seems to shriek for a moment. I'm gonna... bit of impromptu damage, but this is a clever idea.
So narratively, it's just Sour more than anyone just hears Vellum say, but then it sort of echoes over the earrings. I have an idea. And then jump, he runs over, yanks the wand out, immediately replaces it and just jams the obsidian in. And sort of, I only have like 5 foot of movement left, so I'm just gonna go hit 5 foot away from it before, whatever shit I hope happens.
Hang on. I accidentally dealt that damage to Dejar, not the
Take that, Jar.
Just do it to the snake.
There you go, fucking up again. Vellum.
It wasn't actually a root.
Why are you hurting Dejar like that?
It wasn't actually
It's
a
not my
root. It was
fault. She's inherently weak to anti-magic.
Weak to Vellum doing
Accidentally
things.
holds the roots.
I'm weak to your stupidity, Vellum. Stop it.
the heart, that large round ball of roots, clenches and flexes as if recoiling for a brief moment.
Alrighty. Much as I could back action surge, I'm not going to because it wouldn't do more than get me a bit more movement. So that is me done. Yeah, that's me done.
All right.
Let's see. At the end of Vellum's turn.
Willem's turn.
Oh god, do I have line of sight? No, get fucked. She can't see what I just did. I'm happy for that.
Oh, out of range there.
But at range, I don't line of sight. Leave me alone. Why do we always get the plans that are very effective but put me in the most danger? It's always those.
Because
It's never a happy medium.
It
Your
is
plans
high
always
reward,
put you in danger.
high risk, high reward. You can't have both ways.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy for middling at some point. That
I'm
only makes
sorry,
me a line problem.
when has one of Vellum's plans not brought him in danger?
Like I said, it's always the case. It's never been happy.
No,
medium.
she
It's always
can't
the
do that.
extremes.
She can't do that. Doesn't have enough legendary actions for that. So okay, so instead she's just gonna do another one of these on Dejar. You see that strange
Fucking
bluish,
damn it.
purplish magic launch from her fingers. 4 of them.
Oh, you hate
Cover the jar, please.
I mean, I'm giving her half cover, but
Well, on the plus side, she's got shield.
Oh
up
well,
still.
nope.
Shield plus half cover.
no. Yeah, well, she doesn't have much. Like to begin with.
She has a 19 with shield. Is that accounting for Liska's half cover?
19, 20, 21.
And she's rolling higher.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Sorry,
Fuck me, I
Dejar.
guess.
Good luck. Well, at least it's
getting
not a lot of
nickel and
damage.
dime.
It's not a lot of
Getting nickel and
damage.
dime.
Thankful for that.
Wait, does Nezara take?
Ah, my life. It's slowly draining away.
Does
This
Nezara have
bitch.
force resistance?
I do.
So hey, at least you're taking half from all this.
Yeah,
Yes.
half of all that piddly damage. It's still annoying.
Oh no, I know, but it could be
Fucking damn it.
twice as bad.
Problem is
That
there
one
any
might have missed because
context?
of Liska's half cover.
Wait, so now she has 5 Eldritch Blasts? What's up?
Oh no, the first Eldritch Blast was the spell itself. There's for automation purposes, there's activities within that spell,
I gotcha,
which
I
is
gotcha.
like Eldritch
Oh,
Blast
so it does
attack.
trigger
Oh
the
yeah, there's
spell.
only 4 actual attacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, again, does that 20 still hit with Liska's half cover?
20.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, no, it wouldn't.
There we go. You got saved from the biggest damage of the bunch.
I think I forgot.
Are you sure you have force resistance? You don't have a potion on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Hold
I only remember like one person took a force resistance
Yeah,
potion.
I drank a force resistance potion.
Yeah. So I don't think Dejar would
doesn't
have a
matter.
force resistance potion.
Well, you can drink one next turn. It's like, ow, that's mildly annoying. Chug. She didn't roll
Alright.
high for the damage, except for that 8, so...
Liska, your turn. You are frightened of your
Right.
doppelganger
yourself.
here.
Tell you what, just because it's funny and kind of epic, Liska is going to look at herself, and she's going to reach forward and try to grapple herself.
Okay. Go ahead and make a grapple check.
And this is I'm pretty sure the fright will already take into consideration, but I'll do athletics regardless.
I don't.
Oh, actually,
I think I remember this coming up at one point. It's not an attack. It's not like a.
frightened is disadvantage on ability checks too.
Oh, ability. Gotcha.
And attack rolls. Yeah.
Alright, so I shall press E,
We might have to finish this round before we stop.
Oh yeah, I assume.
Yeah.
there we go, okay.
11. Okay, versus
I rolled a nat 1,
28.
nice. I'll do it again,
Okay.
a
Clearly
secondary.
took all of your,
Where's
all of your
the
bolt
remind me where the advantage comes from?
It's disadvantage, Janet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
frightened.
can spook him.
We just literally talked about it.
Sorry.
Just literally talked.
14
Hey,
is grappled.
There we go.
And now
Wonderful.
Liska's going to grapple. She's gonna take just reach in, bat aside the shield and the maul. Reach in, grab the front of Liska's breastplate, and judo throw her over the edge behind her.
Okay.
So she's gonna slam her 30 feet down.
Gotcha. Okay,
Into
so
this pit.
so the strength.
Onto this, yeah.
So-
Onto these
Oh,
things.
onto the spikes.
So the
Well,
athletics.
that's one way to
So
get
the
rid of it.
athletics check was for the grapple. What we'll say
Yes.
is we'll have we'll have her make a strength saving throw versus your athletics check.
Okay. So you want me to roll another athletics check?
One more athletics check versus her strength save.
Okay. I am going to use my inspiration
All
to
right.
negate the disadvantage.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Great time.
All right. Rule of cool. Let's
Yeah.
hope I roll high.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's
I'll
get
be
this
brave.
moment.
Let's
Rule of
fucking
cool.
go.
Rule of cool.
Come on.
Liska!
Fingers crossed.
Oh,
Still.
it's a decent one.
Oh, sorry. You already rolled there. 17. All right. Saving throw. Oh, come, come on! Come on! That would have been so cool.
Fucking
I-
17.
I would like to use my inspiration to have the double reroll, if I may.
I'll be able to do that.
I think.
I think.
Sorry. What's happening?
I would like to use my inspiration to force the Negaliska to reroll.
Is that a thing?
I don't know if we can do that with
Not
with
inspiration. That's threat
The
of fate.
threat of fate. Yeah.
I thought it was only you.
God.
Inspiration.
But-
It's only for you.
You still have her grappled. What we can say is as part of your attack on your next turn, you can try to throw her over.
Check stuff. I'm gonna check all the shit that I got.
Come on, what have you got?
Who's that? Oh, that's funny. I don't think I can technically. I mean, I could use my shield master to smack her with my shield, but that's just kind of that's just weird. Guess do I have my axe and surge? I need to check because I really want to judo throw myself.
Yeah.
Also, threat of fate only lets you do it when an enemy attacks you when you even make them reroll, so it wouldn't have
Yeah,
applied there
it's-
anyway.
It's always when you're there. You know what? You know what?
Hmm?
Fuck it. Let's go. We're fucking about to. I'm gonna bonus action second wind,
Mm-hmm.
and let me do that first, just so I can heal myself, not the cannon myself. Okay. Second wind. Guess I will use this. Heal myself for some amount. 3? That can't be right. D10 plus.
What?
That's not right.
That no.
That should be 3 plus my level in fighter, so that's 15. I'll just add it at 10 more.
Yeah.
Or add 12 more.
I'll get that checked out.
Okay.
I'll make
Second
that.
wind. And since I have my endurance sabatons, I can move 20 feet and not provoke. Liska's going to try to tug. There's like a tug of war, and then she's like, fuck it. And she's going to drag her and the other Liska over the edge.
Oh shit!
She's gonna-
Okay.
She's going to fall with her onto the spikes below.
All right. Noble
Step on-
sacrifice.
Coming with me.
Please tell me you're pushing her out first, and then
Yes,
using your weight.
yes. yeah. That's
No,
what
I'm
it's
going
doing.
to take an entire person's weight on me. Then
Liska's gonna fall down with her on top of the other Liska.
Okay. Right, so first of
I
all...
just imagine it's like that Superman thing where you've got them by the chest, you know, they're back towards the ground as you're just holding them down.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's like fighting and
Let's see,
leaping
full...
over the edge.
Oh, hey, I can see Liska now. Hi, Liska. Bye, Liska.
Alright, so distance is 40 feet onto the ground.
And threw it on the ground.
Yeah, threw it on the ground. Ooh. I don't think the spikes are nice either.
Alright, takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And Liska, you fall as well on top of another creature. So that there are rules for this.
I think we share half, but there's also spikes underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
she's
can
getting
see
hit with the
these.
spike.
Yep.
With twice the body weight.
I'm taking care of the bludgeoning damage first, and then the piercing damage.
I'm just gonna say, I never thought I'd say this, but Liska is topping Liska.
I mean, if there was ever anyone to do it, it'd be herself.
Finally, my own clone.
Finally, the fan fictions.
All right,
Yeah.
and now you both take, I will say, damage 2d10 piercing. There we go.
Ooh.
Well, it
Good thing
took
for
some
that second
damage,
win.
but you've done the best choice you could have, because that also keeps not Liska away from us for a while.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
All
So-
right, nice. Please do describe this for me.
Yeah. Liska, seeing herself, like, feels that magical influx of fear, sees kind of everything happening and knows that just as much as she's a boon to her party, her negative self is a bane. And she's just like, there's only one real way to kind of take her out of the fight. And she's just like, she looks to everyone else and says, try to interrupt the ritual, take her down, and then leaps over the edge.
All right, you plummet about 40 feet before shunk. You hit the ground onto something both incredibly sharp, and you hear the thunk of metal on metal. The rest of you see Liska fall out of sight. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it should be fine.
I technically don't think I can do anything. I'm guessing we're both prone.
Yeah, you're both prone.
Liska's going to use half the movement to stand up,
Okay.
and
I definitely say that is your action to pull her over the edge. Then, in that case.
yeah. That was like the last thing, and then just going to glare down at herself and say, and make a motion with her hand like, "Come." Like, bring it. And that's...
Taunting
The most
herself.
creative use of that commanding circlet, yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
bring it. That's the end of her turn.
All right. Rita, what are you doing?
I don't think Gab's here.
Going the fuck to sleep. That's what I'm doing.
We noticed.
Oh yes, at the end of your turn, rather, you can make that charisma saving throw to end the fear. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Again, making a fear effect charisma instead of wisdom. How dare you?
It's fighting against your inner self. You're trying to arrest your presence from this
I mean,
visage.
that sounds a lot like willpower. That's all I'm saying. Wisdom. But it's all good.
All right, Rita.
Oh, I did actually roll it on my sheet instead of that. Here, I'll roll negative.
It's roughly the same.
Disadvantage.
Still a spooked of yourself. You're a very scary woman now that you're actually looking from the outside.
What's Rita doing?
Well, when we're gonna stop?
At
This round.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end of this round.
God, uncanny.
Our goal right now is to stop the ritual and take whatever shots we can at the main bitch.
Yeah, I can't see her. Can't really do
She's
it.
swooshed over to the right somewhere over here. I haven't got eyes on her yet.
Yeah. It's not like I can really do much. I can show a monster. I wonder if other Liska would be immune to charm.
Well, she's 30 feet down, so you can't see her anyway.
No, but I could move up.
It'd be hilarious if it was her face. It wasn't a
Yeah.
yeah. charm.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
make
know,
a
like
charisma save.
yeah. Yeah, the thing is that this kind of reminds me of some sort of like pseudo undead thing, so it would surprise me if she was immune.
Oh yeah.
Could polymorph her, that'd also be pretty funny.
You could also just walk up to the edge and throw a magic stone.
I could. No, it would be pretty funny.
You also have the alternative to going and getting these, whatchamacallits. Though they are tough to pry from the roots.
Yeah, I can't actually reach there. I have 25 movement because I'm
Oh,
short.
right, yeah, you short.
Baby.
Short.
Make a
Life
wall of
for
fire
short stack.
somewhere. Yeah, can make a wall of fire somewhere, just randomly.
Well, make it around the ball facing inward.
Yeah, I was kind of
Just
thinking about that.
cook that bitch.
That would be just like get fucked.
Yeah, constant damage.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking if that thing was immune to damage now or not, but yeah, no.
Only one way to find out.
It's made of wood.
It is a
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah, right. All of these are very true.
Burn this
see,
place.
Fire
Yes.
burns.
Make
See,
him
it
hurt.
is a 120 feet on range, so I could probably do that from here. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. Why not? Let's cook this egg.
All right.
Right, so, let me see here.
Let me
guess
double check if that's actually a thing that we can automate, or if that's just or if we do it manually. I think I'll check. What level is that?
That is a fourth level.
Okay, fourth level. Here we go. Wall of fire. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's no
Okay,
lag
yeah, that is a thing that we can automate. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, 'cause I
And-
think that like
There you go.
I can shape it pretty well, right? If I
Yeah,
remember
it's
right.
you can shape it like a ring or a line are typically the two options that people go for. You could
I don't think you can like shape it, like actually make a form. It's a line or it's a ring with wall of fire.
You can at least choose if you do line. You can choose the spaces it fills essentially.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
path.
but you can't like make it zigzag.
You can.
Yeah, you can. Just it's a waste of space.
yeah. But regardless, I have a feeling you want to do.
No, there's a spell that specifically does that.
You talking like rain of fire or something?
No.
Wall of force. But regardless, Reader.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a ring of fire. Then a ring wall
All right, go ahead.
around this thing. Right, let's see. I know this was kind of fucked when I did it last time, so let's see here.
Probably gonna be fucked this time.
Yes. Yes, I remember there was some weird like clicking thing. Let's see there. I threw the thing, and then I went to a circle. Diameter. What's this diameter? It's 20 feet across?
20 feet in diameter.
Yeah, I guess I did the thing 20 meters, sure, 20 feet. And just boom. inwards, thank you. How tall? Do we want to be able to like hit this thing from the outside? Because I don't. How tall is it?
It's like halfway sunk into the floor. It's about 15 feet tall from like the bottom of the plateau there.
Yeah, give some means to bip it because even if you made it higher, she could fly or float or whatever, so it wouldn't stop her from going back
Yeah,
to it if she needed to.
it's like a quarter way sunk into the floor.
Right. So if I make it like 10 feet high, then we'll be able to see the top of it, so we can still like pelt
Yes,
it.
if you put it like 10 feet high, you'll be able to see about like 5 foot from the top.
Yeah, as long as we can see it enough to hit it. Then we're good.
Yeah, that wouldn't imply like they wouldn't give it like half cover or anything, right? Because I can make it 5 feet tall.
It's
as well,
it's
which
it's
is
an
just
obscured.
7 megs.
It does obscure the area, so I think it would get cover from it if you were
So if I
to.
did it, so if I did it 5 feet tall, then
Yeah.
there wouldn't be a
Yeah.
cover.
No
penalty.
cover. No cover at 5 feet.
Yeah.
So just do like a 5 foot ring around it, then that's fine.
Yeah, because the height doesn't impact the damage at all,
Nope.
as far as I understand it.
Like cooking a stovetop. Just
Yeah,
light a
yeah.
fire under it.
Exactly. Boom.
Hell yeah, get fucked.
That is true. Normally you assume it's the up to part is for the.
All right. So it needs to make
Length, not
a what save? A con save? Dexterity save. Oh,
Well, it's stationary, so I don't
Yeah.
think
I
it's,
think-
it's an object, so
just take the damage, you stupid fucking bulb.
Well, I mean, not quite an object, but it's a 12, so it doesn't matter.
See, I told you, Gab, the second you got in here and unloaded your spells, you were Gucci.
yeah.
The thing
Fucking hide from that bitch.
you feel this shriek that resonates throughout the cavern. How do you describe this spell?
I imagine we just gonna see this orb egg thingy, and she's gonna be like, "That's not natural," and she's gonna like take her her staff, and the horse shoe. I forgot my word there. The horseshoe is gonna start to like glow orange from heat, and she's gonna like swing it around in a in a circle. And as the staff is traveling in the air, the circle starts to like form until it forms like a perfect circle around the orb.
All right.
And then I am going to go over here, and I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
Let's
As the entire chamber quakes, Nezara shrieks out loud.
No!
see how the fuck did I hide again? Stealth check.
Roll half dice.
Yeah. Let's see. It's not the. I don't have advantage on this, right? No. Well, no. Boots of Satyrs is only advantage on dexterity stealth checks when rely on moving silently. I don't know. That's kind of up to Janner if that matters.
If you're moving silently, yeah. If that's, I would imagine they can't hear you if they're trying to listen out for you.
Yeah. All right. Then I will add advantage to that then. Jesus, that was. That was weird.
Plus 0
I
stealth.
guess I must have doubled one. So I guess it's the first one then. 19.
Yeah, wait, plus 0 stealth. What?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't have any dex, Janner.
Fair enough.
I'm stout. I'm wide. I'm wobbly. I'm not stealthy at all.
All right. Is it your turn?
Yep.
Alright. The other Liska is going to stand up from prone, half movement speed. Still grappled by you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh wait, then
She has no
can't
movement.
stand
She
up.
can't get up.
Hold on. She can't stand up. She can't stand
Oh.
up. Prone, her speed is set to 0, so she cannot stand.
Get
oh,
fucked.
She has
okay,
to-
okay.
She has to attempt to maintain dominance of the grapple to then break it.
So I guess in
And that's an action.
yeah. So yeah,
Seems
she's
risky.
going to try and break away from the grapple.
Has to assert dominance.
10. Go ahead and roll.
Not very dominant.
Though to be fair, it's. I still
is-
think it's a.
Athletics. Yeah.
So,
Resisted by... she sets the DC, now you beat it with athletics, acrobatics, your choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with I don't know, athletics.
Yeah, it might be working.
Yeah.
Oh!
gonna-
You feel the struggle
At disadvantage.
to you feel the struggle to pin the source of your fear back onto the spike as you see the shadow almost separated around the spike itself as it's almost like the shadow is impaled upon it. There is every single fear, every single dread that you have experienced in your life emanates from this otherness that pretends to be you, that wears your face.
Not much of a face in that black void.
Mm.
I just get
And-
that feeling. It's not just fear, it's like that soldier's uncanny sense that this is not right over just, oh, I'm afraid of the big scary monster. It's like, no, this is a supernatural feeling of your expertise. It's like, oh,
All right.
something's about to happen.
And with that, we'll end it there. On the cusp of a ritual deemed to cement the power of the Nightmare Tree here in the Tanzan Wilds, so that it may further spread its influence. You attempt to stop Nezara in midway through her ritual. Vellum has one idea, but whether or not this counter plan comes to fruition, we shall see. Until next week.
Oh. Ooh.
And I shall stop
Have a
recording
night.
in 3, 2, 1.